Dave is trying to get
sibilance. Bollocks.
All right.
We're live.
Mercer to join the
We are live.
We are not live.
Welcome, everyone. Are we live? We live. Good to go. All right.
Are we on the internet?
I assume so, so let's get going.
I'll check.
We are live.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Fellowship of the Fallen. We are back, hopefully for good this time, ESCOM permitting. Let's run through the announcements quick and then we'll jump right into it. So the merch store is still live. You guys can go check it out, buy some merch, nice t-shirts and mugs and stickers and things there. Go support us, it really helps us out. The other streams, Rime of the Frost Maiden returns this Thursday with episode 3 of A Big Problem. The party has recovered the stolen shipment of meat and extracted justice upon Doug Silverbig for the murder of Speaker Kendrick. Now, as they take a moment to rest and explore the caves where Doug made his home, they realize they must deal with his wife, freshly returned from a foraging trip and unaware of the grisly sight that awaits her. Hashtag justice for Doug. See how that one turns out.
And if any of us know anything, it's always the wives that are the worst.
Those of us who are married can say nothing at this point.
Yep. The Saffron saga continues on Friday. Having made their way to the Grim Temple in the mountains that gave the town its name, the party uncovered some of what the agent of the crown, Volder, may be up to, so far from the capital of the city. For now, though, they promised a certain druid they'd help him with a giant problem. Seems we are going giant slaying on Friday. See how that one goes. I'm not too keen on that yet, but hey, we'll see what happens.
We've survived loads of shit before. We'll be good.
The Violent Madness is back on Sunday. As the party trudged through the swampy mire, they swiftly realized that they were not alone. After learning of a much bigger threat in the bog, they elected to take the Duke in their company to safety. Easier said than done. On July the 29th, join the Churn Gang for the Alternative Academy Part 2. After defeating the Guardian Mimic, our heroes head for a showdown with the school's Guardian and Baba Blackbird. Richard has promised me offline that there will be some great loot involved for Oja, so we'll see how that one goes.
Hey, he doesn't look like that.
You shall collect your just reward. That's right.
I think Sean's just trying to get some extra loot there.
Now all of a sudden, all those items he was going to give you are now cursed.
Yeah.
Oja's already so cursed. I don't care for more cursed items.
Got some good loot already.
The Cloaks of Minehelm will return on July 31st at 7 p.m. BST. With the odds stacked high against them, our so-called heroes must fight their way through an army of outlaws with only each other and one mysterious sniper in the shadows for backup. I love how Ben always just calls them would-be heroes, wannabe heroes, so-called adventurers.
They are genuinely criminals for the most part.
Yeah, like the brown cloaks, they are, they wear shit.
Most of them wear the bracelets that stop
like
them.
Militiamen, yeah.
We need to get rid of them bracelets.
Hacksaw.
Yeah, just take the arm, find a high-level cleric. It'll be grand. Last one, run by our very own Tom. Candlekeep Mysteries. There's a bit of a summer break for the party trapped in the extraplanar manor in the Candlekeep Mysteries. They have 4 of the 7 puzzle books, and the furniture seems less aggressive for now. So Richard hasn't been bitten by anything recently, so I'm assuming that's a good thing.
Tom just takes a long swig of his tea, as you say, for now.
Yeah. So, Candlekeep Mysteries will be back on the 25th of August to see if they can find the rest of the books and escape.
I'm hoping for no, but we'll see what happens.
Well, Tom, you need to remember after we get the books, we still need to solve the anagram. So I hope you've got a long episode planned for that one, because it's going to take some time.
I'm playing a guessing game of chat while that's happening. It's just the whole thing.
I was going to say, have you not worked out what it is just off of the 4 books?
No.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
What, have you already figured it out?
Well, let's see if I'm right.
All right. As always, for the stream, music is provided by Ivan Dutch. His link will go up in chat periodically, so go give him a follow, throw him some money. He does some great work there. And also,
so he'll let us keep using his music, basically.
Yeah. As always, you can influence the game with donations, bits, subs, channel points. Everything is there in the details page. So yeah, let's get back into this one. Last time we played, you guys finished up with the fishery, or where the fishery is, and saved a couple of townspeople, saved some kids until you found out that one was still missing. You went back out into the woods, did a bit of tracking, and found Cynthia tussling with what looked to be like a snowy owlbear. I couldn't really figure out who was trying to protect who until you were unsuccessfully lured deeper into the woods, and the creature decided to attack nonetheless, as you were beset on by a leshy.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. It was a quick but fierce battle. You managed to beat it. Magnar tried to tame the owlbear cub, but didn't go according to plan.
It shall be mine.
You guys
So
went back.
how many fingers are you missing after that, by the way?
No.
Roll D4 there.
No figures missing yet. There's still many checks to be made. You guys made your way back into town and visited a shop called Aubrey's Peculiarity Shop, where you met Aubrey, who went to and fro in the shop, showing you different items, getting you what you needed. Some of you got some magic items, some of you got toolkits, various bits and bobs. Until Magnar, you went back into the shop after everyone had left, and a tapestry caught your attention, representing the swords of Layla, as you were told.
Did Grog see that?
I think it's when we were all in the shop, yeah.
Yeah, Grog was asking for magic items, and he just showed me a tapestry. Grog was like, "The fuck is this shit?"
Yeah, so as you as Ilian asked about, the history of the tapestry and the like, you were told that 200 years ago, the wizard Talavar settled in Leyland and raised the high tower as a laboratory for his magical studies. You were told that Talavar's field of interest was the planes of existence, and at the top of this tower, he erected a planar beacon that shone into other worlds, drawing strange creatures like moths to a flame and paralyzing them for his studies. At one point, something went awry about 200 years ago. You know that the forces of Neverwinter were sent in, and they tore down the planar beacon. And they are actually currently busy refurbishing the tower to use as a garrison.
There's some weirdo living in it at the moment.
Yeah, you know that they are led by a wizard by the name of Galileo. And that is about it of what you know of the tower.
Bro.
So yeah, right back into the action then. What are you guys doing? You are all basically gathered outside this little shop, nestled in between a couple of houses.
While Magda was inside, can I have a look through the pouch that Sergeant Verum gave me?
Yeah, so he gave you a pouch and it contained 25 gold pieces.
Okay, thank you. I'm not sharing that out to party loot, by the way, just for now.
All right.
But were we hired to come here? Like, are we supposed to meet someone to get paid, or are we like going to be in barracks? Like, I forget why we came here. I know.
I think we're just here to guard the town, right? We're guards or some shit. I don't know.
Lord Neverember has sent us down to help out the settlers in expanding the town and making sure it's secure.
All right. So do we
to
like
meet with
report
we are to
somebody,
meet with
or?
the council in the morning.
Okay. So we need to find a place to spend the night then.
Are we going to the Knight's Goblet or the Umber Hulks? Sorry, Luca.
We can try them out.
I mean,
what is the Umber Hulk? The
Umber Hulk's jelly.
Oh, that okay. I was off my man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Aizendore, do you want to sleep in an Umber Hulk's show? Sounds kind of, might give you Vietnam flashbacks.
Oh, thanks to you. Yeah.
I like
I saved your life.
After you caused the problem.
No. That didn't happen. Your memory must be fuzzy from the confusing eye thingy. Speaking of which, doesn't Ilian have that in his bag? And then he pulls it out and holds it to the back there.
What is it now?
The Umber Hulk guy.
Oh, has he still got that?
I assume he does. We gave it to him, and he was keeping it to turn into the lantern.
Like, oh shit, Umber Hulk guy is making us all crazy.
Yeah, Ilian can pull out the eye if you really feel like it.
No, he doesn't actually.
Like you bring it to a rave and just suspend it over the crowd.
Whenever I see that, the frog from Futurama where the eyes just keep going crazy? That's all I imagine when I think of Umber Hulk's eyes.
I just imagine how, hanging it up in a disco and just shining the light off it so it sparkles off everywhere.
So everyone just randomly gets confused? Yeah, it sounds like a disco, to be fair.
Oh, the Knight's Goblet Inn seems to be closer. Why don't we go there?
Wherever you think.
Sure.
So it's up to you guys. Which one of the two you would like to go try?
Sounds like we're going to get attacked by a giant book there. So, yeah, I'm in. Well, that thing is too close to the fishery. It probably stinks down there.
So you guys go over to the Knight's Goblet Inn. Walking inside, the hearth is lit. It seems to be quite a jovial mood inside. Securing rooms is quite easy enough. Most of the workers, apologies, they stay in the camp outside. Most of the townsfolk inside have, their own homes that are either completely rebuilt or rebuilt enough to live in. The place is run by a half-elf by the name of Tifa, who tells you that for the five of you for board for the night, meals included, with a breakfast, would run you 2 gold a person, so 10 gold total.
Damn, this is a good establishment now.
I have one question. If Tifa's running the inn, is there a guy with spiky blonde hair and a gigantic sword sitting around here somewhere?
No.
If so, Crag is going to fight him and take a sword. Oh, okay.
We're going to solo him?
I'll solo Cloud.
Is this person, what race are they?
They're half-elf.
Oh. I was hoping they were going to be a tiefling, so it was T for tiefling.
No.
Little too on the nose.
She's probably a monk. We shouldn't fuck with her. She might punch us very hard in the face.
All right.
My friend here wants you to punch him in the face.
What? Well, I didn't say that.
So I'll drop 10 gold pieces on the... I'll say, yes, I'd like to book rooms for all of us. We would like to spend the night.
I will offer you the 2 gold as my share for that if you wanted it.
Oh, it's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so she does hand out the keys to everyone. It is all single rooms. Is there anything anyone would like to do before you retire for the night?
How much would a round for the entire tavern cost?
Let's see.
Was there a tavern in this place, or is it just
the inn? I thought the inn was like a tavern.
Yeah, it's quite a...
They usually are. It's called the Knight's Goblet, so I assumed with the alcohol.
That's true.
We will say...
Need to be gobbling those drinks.
It's about 3 gold.
Yeah, Guard will throw down 3 gold and then, give everyone buy paper up around for the house.
Right, you do get a couple of cheers from the ones that are still coherent enough.
Looking around the people in this inn, do any of them seem to be guards?
Just give me a perception check. I won't use basic perception for this one because I'm tired of using yours.
What? What do you mean? How's a 24?
Yeah, 24. With 24, you do recognize some of the what you assume to be Townsguard wearing the livery of Neverwinter. You do know that a detachment of guards was sent down in advance to help secure the town.
Okay. I'm going to head over and introduce myself to them.
Yeah, so as you arrive, we'll use your perception check as is. Where was it? Yeah. So there's 4 soldiers sitting at this table. 2 appear to be human. There's a dwarf, and the other one you recognize as Sergeant Jorgrim that you did meet outside of town.
Okay.
They seem to be deep in discussion, and yeah.
Was the sergeant human as well?
Yes, he was human as well.
Thank you.
Is he the father of the girl? Is he the father of the girl that we rescued?
He's the father of the girl as well, yes.
Right.
Ilian's trigger finger is getting itchy now that it's a dwarf over there.
And
Elliot, refrain yourself from killing any dwarves today.
Crag has just taken the spellbook off of Ilian. He's like, oh.
Aldwin, as you begin to approach them, they do notice your approach, and they immediately stop talking, and you can see the other 3 look over at Sergeant Jorgrim, and they then greet you in turn.
I will introduce myself to each of them and just say to them I didn't want to intrude. I will put down 4 gold on the table and say, just buy you drinks. Just wanted to say hello. Looking forward to working with you. And then I will return back to the group.
All right.
I have noted those looks back towards Verum.
Aldwin, what's your passive insight?
17.
It's really hard.
With a 17, you do notice that they seem to be scared.
Of him or of me?
17 would not be high enough to tell you of what exactly.
There is some scared.
But they would have introduced themselves to you as the 2 humans are Erlum and Koz. ERLUM and Koz, KOZ.
Yep.
And the dwarf introduces himself as Gory, GORI.
Okay. Erlum, Koz, Gory. Okay. I might, in that case, before I'm walking away, as I'm putting the money, I don't ask anything we should be aware of, or is this a cushy post you've gained, or is there things to be wary of in this town?
As you say that, you can see, all the color kind of drained from Gory's face, and he just blurts out asking you if you believe in ghosts.
Yes, I do. Is there
says,
something you want to say more?
Remember the time we got bansheed?
He tells you that
Which time?
This seemed like a cushy job. I mean, that's why they took it. Protect the villagers out in the middle of nowhere, close to a place that might be dangerous. But since reconstruction work on the tower has begun, there's been some strange going on, and him and Erlum both saw a ghost in the tower. Things have been happening. Tools have been going missing. There's been strange chills and spooky whispers all about the tower. The ghost that they saw manifested itself as an old man with wild hair and burning eyes.
Nice.
That was up on the 3rd floor of the tower.
Okay. With your permission, then, Sergeant, maybe my party can check it out in the morning.
He does. He says to you that by all means you can go up and check it out because these lazy layabouts have decided they will not be going back to the tower.
What rank was Alwyn again?
You don't know. I've
Have we
never
not-
said.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
What rank did you say you were, Aldwin?
I did not say. I have not told you what my rank is.
What was the name of
okay.
the other party that you were in? What did you say the name of that other party was that you were with?
Which party? Sorry, I've lost track. That's all good. Very. Okay.
Fellowship of the Rising.
Yeah. No, this is the point. Then I will put down the gold and wish them well that night. What time of night? What time of day, evening, night is it?
I mean, it's probably pushing close to, an hour past sunset at this point.
Okay. I'm going to pop outside of the inn for a moment,
Mhm.
and with my last spell slot of the day, I'm going to cast Sending to Glorfindel.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use a bit of shorthand that me and him have already worked out. It'll go something on the lines of Aldwin here at Leylon. Talus cult active. Elemental summoning defeated. Need info on Gallio Ebrio, Talivar, Sergeant Verum, Swords of Leylon. He knows I don't need anything back other than immediate red flags. Just so he's aware of where I am and what I'm up to.
James Bond.
All right.
What? And then I shall head back in and carry on with the rest of the group.
I
think
think
it
they're
was-
just sticking their head out the doors like,
He's talking to the other party again. God damn it.
I get jealous if I don't check in fairly regularly.
All right. So I'm just trying to find that bit of information for you quick.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be.
about
He might be able to do just go acknowledged, and that's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, no. There is a definite bit. So he tells you. Okay, I'll get it for you. Gallio is part of the Neverwinter military.
Good to know.
I will tell you, or he's the ranking officer sent to Leyland.
Okay.
And he's also a member of the Order of the Many-Starred Cloak.
Would I know who they are?
Many-starred cloak.
Is that the 25-word thing? Is that what is that what message is?
Yeah, that's basically what's coming back in the
So
in the message.
I counted it and it cuts out at mini.
I'm not gonna.
yeah.
I'm paraphrasing. Give me a history or arcana check.
Good, because they go well. As I stand outside, and go,
Yeah, as a DM, I love the message spell because you can use it to harass NPCs and dungeon
I
masters.
need to get a headband of intellect so I can actually
Wow.
do these sorts of things.
Yeah, so no idea.
History skill.
I mean,
History skill might be useful.
You can tell us.
You've probably heard about them before.
Okay.
Because they do work closely with the Neverwinter military. They are based in Neverwinter, but I mean,
Beyond
you don't
that.
care about magic.
Yeah, no, I wasn't always in Neverwinter, so okay, that's fine. I will head back in and I don't say anything currently.
I've always
All
felt you
right.
should be able to upcast Sending to add like an extra set of words. Like for every level you increase it by, you can say more words.
Or you could just spend more spell slots. And then as Alwyn finishes spending his last spell slot, Magic
Just
ring
spirits.
make an
All
attack.
die.
No, not really. Yeah, so what else? Is there anything else anyone would like to do before you turn in for the night?
Is there any-
I want to get Elian alone. I want to get Elian alone and say, yeah, you don't have this spell in your spell book. Let's why don't we copy this quickly?
He casts greater invisibility, it disappears.
I
I'm joking.
find
Alright.
him.
So does Luca copy the spell or does Ilian copy the spell?
I'm going to get Elian to copy the spell. And as we discussed, if he has advantage, is Craig, are you controlling Elian?
Yes.
Yeah, just
Alright.
make an intelligence check with advantage. Got to beat a DC of 14.
Yeah, to copy the... I can't even remember what spell I gave you.
It's a phantasmal killer, level 4.
Is
Fantastic.
it intelligence or does Arcana work for this?
No, it's just straight up intelligence.
Yeah, it's a straight intelligence check.
I don't understand why they do that, but that's what it is. And you have advantage. Oh, okay.
20, but yeah. Well,
20,
let's see if
yeah.
he gets a nat 20 if he gets it.
And then while he's doing it, I'm also copying it into my book, like because it literally takes me minutes. I'm waiting for him to finish writing his words as I copy it.
You kind of lean
Yeah.
over, go, no, you've missed an umlaut there. No,
Yeah. Like the the order of
Alright.
scribes thing is ridiculous. So I now have Phantasmal Killer, which I won't be able to cast for another 6 months of real time. Yeah.
Yeah, so both of you now have Phantasmal
And so-
Killer as one of your spells.
And so
Can't
does
probably
Elian.
cast it yet.
What
I
level
think-
is it? 4th?
Or
Yeah,
I think
of course.
Ilian should be able to cast it.
Yeah, I'll put it onto his spell sheet.
Yeah, just drag it onto his sheet and it will appear. Cool. And I will erase that scroll.
Yeah, but that spell goes.
And for the night, I will not sleep in my own room. I typically sleep like on the floor in Craig's room.
All right,
So that's what I'll
100%.
do. Yeah.
I am casting Leomund's tiny hut wherever I sleep.
You make it pillow fort. You
I-
make it
I
look like a
thought-
pillow fort.
I thought you said you were out of spell slots.
I can
Yeah,
ritual cast
It's
that.
a ritual.
Ah,
So I will
Good to
spend
know.
the 10 minutes it takes to cast that thing. Because undead knives to the belly are not a good way to wake up, I've discovered.
all right, good to know. All right, so you all spend a fairly restful night. Aldwin, you probably least of all, with all the recent undead activity still weighing heavily on your mind, and the fact that you are cowering in the corner of your room in your
It's not because I need the 10 by
Blanket
10
fort.
space, but I've had to drag the bed out to.
It's more than 10 by 10. It's 10 foot radius. It's 20 by
Oh, well,
20.
whoever's next door, you're getting a free Leomund's hut.
Which they
Crag
can't
just
get
grabbed-
in.
just grabbed
the wall.
They're just
Crag
gonna be
just-
squashed
You were
against
near
the
enough.
floor.
Crag just wakes up with the hook in between him. He's like,
all
Like,
right.
they-
And the-
They literally see this bubble coming out the wall and just pushes them into it. And they're like,
Outward!
The Crag just rolls off the bed and lands on top of Luca. Just crushes Luca.
you all do get a long rest. Spell slots restored, HP restored.
And a level up, yeah.
Not yet.
Nice try.
That would
I
have
want
been
my
nice.
slights.
You guys
More
will level up
skills.
eventually.
I want more skills.
So it is morning. Your breakfast is prepared. It looks just to be, like most of the meat from the previous night's supper, just preheated.
Can I ask them for a gallon of fresh water and a bucket?
Yeah, I mean, they say there's gonna be like, a copper piece.
I will give them a silver for it. And when they arrive, I shall stick the gauntlets in them. And start recharging those. Actually, sorry, before that, at dawn, can I head down to the Lafandere shrine?
You can.
Cool. I'm presuming they're going to be awake because it being like the sun god and all that jazz. And I will knock on the door and... Was it Marigold?
It was.
Just types out.
Yes, Marigold Brightshine.
Cool.
Male halfling.
I will knock on the door and hope he responds.
Yeah, I mean, as he opens the door, it looks like he's probably been awake for the last 2 hours already.
I definitely don't have that look on me. Good morning. I have I'd say a gift to return, I guess. We picked up an artifact in the Wave Echo Mines that I think actually more correctly belongs with you, and I'm going to pull out Lightbringer. It has served us well so far, but I think this is probably more should be kept into your keeping from now on.
Is it still magical, or did you transfer the magic?
No,
from
it's
it
still
to...
magic.
Okay.
I
Wow.
duplicated the magic.
Cool.
But we didn't erase the magic from it.
That's cool.
So
Alright. I always make them roll for this as well. So let's see. Yeah, so he definitely recognizes it, and there's that moment of recognition, and he begins to stammer and asking you, where you found it.
and I will go through some of the story of what happened in Wave Echo Mine and finding this and the Dragon Guard made ready to go. Just not had chance to visit a Shrine of Lathandir.
I mean, you can see him, making notes of everything,
I mean, I'm offering this back to you. You don't need to take notes. And I will pull out my Warhammer, which has been slightly different from the last time anyone saw it.
Yeah, so he tells you that, it's just to, chronicle everything that has happened. And, you can almost, as he takes it from you, you can almost see him trembling as he, at the touch of it. And he just then snaps back to reality, and he tells you to, just wait there. He'll be back just now.
Okay.
And he comes back, and he does give you. He comes back with a little chest, and as he opens it up, there is 2 potions of greater healing inside.
Ooh.
And 5 regular healing potions.
Wow.
All right.
Good loot.
Tom's not going to share. Tom's not going to share him with the party.
He is the healer, so I mean, if anyone's supposed to have him.
God, I could use some healing potions right now.
He tells you that one good turn does deserve another.
That's very kind of you. Thank you, Marigold. That's very much appreciated. We do seem to go through these rather swiftly.
As adventurers do, yes.
Rick and Luca having healing potion withdrawals in the end.
Stabbing yourself on purpose just so that someone can offer you one.
Cool. Goodbye, Lightbringer. Boop.
All right.
Did you name the hammer, by the way?
I did name the hanger. In honor of where it came from, the hammer is Duskbringer.
Ooh.
And it is basically now it's a metallic fist, gauntleted fist at the front and the back. The back looks like a meat tenderizer, and then the arm thing.
Yes, you shall have me from now on forever. It's just called Dust Fister. Yeah.
No, it is Duskbringer, not as a reference.
Fister of Dust, the massive Fister.
So that was you didn't want the potion of healing I'm bringing back for you then, Luca.
No. I will fist the potion immediately.
I was going to say something.
I will.
Crag has a gigantic bird on his sword. He can't judge you.
Yep.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. So I will. When we're in the tavern, then I will offer everyone a potion of healing. So I'm just
a regular potion. Well, thank you. That's a very nice
regular potion. Yeah, there you go.
No, it's really all that we need for bringing people back, so it's good.
So I've got 3 others. I'm trying to work out if I want to how I want to separate them out. I will let you know. I have 3 more potions of healing that we can separate out if someone needs to would like a second one.
I already have 2 now with this one, so you can share it between the rest of you.
I'm happy to grab a potion of greater healing. I have a slot for it in my inventory.
I don't mention those to you.
Okay. Sure, I'll take another potion of healing.
In that case, yeah, I'll give you a second one. I'll give Ilian a second one then, and Crag can have a second one if he needs it. which would I think only leaves me then with one.
There for his preferred adventuring party.
Ilian has 2 as well, yeah.
Ilian will have 2 as well.
All right.
I don't know where he records his inventory, so I'll just put like.
Yeah, actually, if I'm handing those 3 out, I won't have any left of regular persons feeling them.
Does he have any at the moment? I can't see where he records his inventory. He must do it on his like.
Just drag a potion onto his character sheet, and it'll make up a.
Yeah, it'll create a new one there. So, are you guys heading straight to the tower? Are you milling about town? What are you guys doing?
Hag is bench the tower.
We do need to check in with the council and see if there's anything else they need us to be working on.
Is the sergeant still here? Is the sergeant in here having breakfast with his soldier friends?
No, he is not. You do see the 3 soldiers. They are still in the inn, but you do not see the sergeant.
All right. So I'll just kind of walk past those guys and say, so we're going to go head out and check out that the House of Thalavar. Any advice for us?
They look up at you and Gory tells you, yeah, don't go.
We got bansheed before. It's fine.
We're gonna call.
Someone else normally.
Yeah,
we're pretty good at killing,
Maybe the ghost you saw was one of the heroes, because they said that some of the original heroes of this town came back as ghosts. Maybe that's one of them.
They tell you that this ghost, from the general feel that they got, this ghost did not seem friendly.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we got clerics, we got paladins, we got all kinds of stuff. But
maybe Galio would be able to tell you more about this ghost, seeing as he's still up at the tower, as far as they know.
Oh, Galio is up at the tower. Okay.
Yeah, they say he refuses to leave.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the sergeant, right? Galio is a different person. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he refuses to
thanks
leave,
a lot.
because he's a ghost.
You say this out loud, Magnar.
Yeah.
Give me an insight.
Magnar's quite absent-minded with what he says.
Magnar, I'm sorry, don't worry about it, guys. Magnar just sees dead people all the time.
Give me an insight check, Magnar.
10.
All right. Cool.
That leads me to believe he actually is a ghost.
Yeah, they do not seem to react to what you said.
So, council or ghost?
Ghost.
Oh, we're gonna ghost the council and go to the tower immediately. Cool.
I mean,
Councillor Ghost, correct? Yes.
I mean, it'd be quite impressive to go to the council and be like, "Oh yeah, we sorted out your Talos problem and your ghost problem. How about
don't forget the Leshy problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was weird.
They might not have counted that as a problem because
I mean,
they knew about it.
It was kind of a problem. It was almost killing a little girl.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Definitely a problem.
All right, so
I'd be more concerned about the cub, but
Okay, Magnar, just because you don't like humans.
Hey, listen, I got no problem with humans. You're the one that doesn't like drows and dwarves and.
I have no issue with dwarves. I have only ever met one drow, and that drow tried to kill me. Okay, I have an issue with that specific drow.
Aren't they dead?
Yes.
Then how do you still have an issue with them?
I'll kill them again in the afterlife. I don't know. Does that work? I don't know.
all right. So you begin to approach the tower. You can see on the map that there's a pathway that winds up to this crag that the tower is built on, that comes in from the east side there. You can see a tall ruined tower that thrusts skyward from the summit of the crag. The uppermost floor is blackened with soot and has been cracked open like an egg, with a fissure extending down one side of the building. Wooden scaffolds have been recently erected along the flank, and work is clearly a piece to rebuild the structure. Even at this distance, at the front of the tower, you can see two ruined archways that open into the interior. What's everyone's passive perception? Luca, you've got a 15.
13.
14.
So
17.
Luca and Aldwin. As you begin to near the top of the crag, you spot a figure watching from the crest of the hill. You see a dark-skinned woman wearing chainmail armor.
Does she look familiar in any way?
I'm gonna wave.
Yeah, Luca, you wave at the woman. She does not return the wave. Aldwin, yes, she does look familiar. She looks like one of the swords of Leyland.
Ooh. Ghost
How
story.
far away is she?
Probably about another 150 odd feet up.
Okay.
Get me within 30 feet, and I might be able to tell you if it's a ghost or not. Maybe. If it's not behind
So
something.
you just need to get one of you within 60 feet, and you can see if it's.
Did you see that woman? She's not. I'll be like, hello, hello.
I do see her. I'm fairly certain she was alive 200 years ago.
And now
That's
there's,
not-
you know,
I mean,
Luca.
It could be
as
an elf.
Sorry, as Luca, you and Aldwin are speaking about this openly. You know, as the rest of you look up, you do see this woman standing there as well.
Now, do you think that's a warning or a greeting?
Let's go say hello. So you,
But
say,
they're not
you think that's one
screaming
of the
at us,
ghosts? That's one of the. But there were supposed to be heroes protecting the town as ghosts. So hopefully she won't try to, you know, banshee us like it happened before.
All right. So you make your way up the rest of the trail. By the time you get to the tower entrance, the woman is nowhere to be seen.
I'll go pop a divine sense.
All right. What do you see? Undead fiend.
Yeah. Undead fiend, consecrated ground, desecrated ground. As long as it's not behind anything.
You get nothing.
Magdar, are you sure this power actually works and you didn't just make it up?
Doesn't work for him
I-
most of the time.
I was going to say, honestly, I don't think it works personally, but
Yeah, I mean, like, it's really kind of useless. Like,
I mean, yeah, some paladin abilities are too good and others are useless. It's just how it is.
I mean,
you know?
like,
I'm going to walk into the tower while this is happening. I'm just going
this
to.
ghost could be on the other side of that door and we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like, when other people do this, or
Yeah,
like,
me and
you
Ilya
ever
do
been
that.
on a thing with a ranger,
We'll
when
just-
a ranger does this shit, they
I-
know.
I will say, though, if you're in a fight and you're fighting a zombie and then you do that, you might
You know
find
it's a
out there's
zombie.
another zombie behind you.
Yeah, but that doesn't that like kind of waste a few seconds? Yeah, you don't get your hit off. It's kind of pointless.
By this
Listen,
time, we're
I
in
didn't
the
choose
tower,
this path.
looking around the lowest floor.
All
I
right.
cast
Like
mage
rule one of
armor.
a fight: if there's one zombie, there's a second zombie, and probably a third.
If there's
All
at
right. Let me
least
just
one, we
move
kill
you
'em all.
guys.
Sometimes
yeah.
a fourth.
You are on the right map. Oh, that music's a bit loud.
And it's a little. I like to imagine Crag turns back round from looking at the vision. We've all gone inside at this point. Oh wait,
No, we were
Yeah,
following, but just we were talking at the same time.
Put you guys just outside the tower.
Yep. Oop.
Walk.
Is that a table or is the door on the ground?
So Swan,
that is a table.
so
Okay.
Swan, I noticed I can't find my goggles of night in my inventory. Are they missing, or are they just somehow not in my inventory?
They, for some reason, not in your inventory. You
Okay,
can
I just want to make sure. I don't want to just re-add them in case somebody stole them from me or something. Okay, so
No.
okay.
You just notice Crag is wearing a pair of goggles at night on top of his goggles at night.
So walking
God
into
damn
this
it, Craig.
doorway, all of you can see that the hall is strewn with rubble. There's puddles of muddy rainwater that pool over the floor. and starling nest in the eaves above the arched ceiling. There's a large banquet table bearing 8 backpacks.
8.
8.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just checking the rafters for Sturgis.
Who is this person I see to the north of us?
Yeah, so as you walk in, you can see a figure hunched over. Seems like they're hunched over a table. They don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Divine Sense 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Right. You do your divine sense. You sense nothing.
Damn it, Mandar, I'm telling you, this is bullshit.
Good
No, correct.
morning.
If there's a millimeter of air between you and the subject, divine sense doesn't work. So
I know.
you have to be licking it in order to detect that it's evil or undead.
Sad but true.
You need to see the undead to know whether it's undead.
All right.
At which stage you can usually smell the rot, and you know.
Out from the room walks a male with messy dark hair. He's got bags under his eyes. You can see his robe is ink stained. You can see his fingertips are stained with purple ink. And he just kind of looks around at all of you as if unsure what's going on. And he asks if he can help you.
Oh.
We're the Fellowship of the Fallen. We are reporting in. I presume you are Mage Ebrio? Mage Ebrio?
He kind of nods at that and asks you if you are here for a specific reason.
We've been sent down to aid the town, and speaking with some of the guards last night, they mentioned you might be having some issues here.
Ghosts.
He kind of, at the mention of ghosts, he kind of spits at the ground, and you can hear him muttering about a bunch of cowards. And he tells you that he does not know what any of them are talking about. He's never seen a ghost here, but even so, there has been some strange goings on in the tower of late.
Can I tell if he's lying? Can I tell if he's lying? Because we literally saw a ghost 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Insight, one of my best
I
skills.
get in on that.
You can. Anyone who wants to can. All right, then.
Not to be
He
casting
is
guidance.
totally telling the
in
truth
age.
or lying. I'm not sure. So I'm going to blurt out. Well, we saw a lady outside, and a lady wearing old style chainmail, dark hair, and then she disappeared. So we figured she's probably a ghost. Have you seen her?
Sorry, 12, not 17. I double tapped.
I'm a paladin. I know a ghost when I see one. That was probably a ghost.
All right, Craig, with a 16. As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. For the rest of you, he seems hard to read.
Hard to read.
Can anyone roll me a d6?
This is how many ghosts attack us.
D6 on my desk. I got a 2.
I
Really?
can. I was gonna say I can if we want a bad roll.
We're going to age 1d6 times 10 years. That's going to be great.
We'll use Carrick's roll.
Yeah, I just have one on my desk, so I rolled a 2.
Carrick, as you look at Galileo and then kind of look around, you can see all of these puddles of muddy water on the ground.
One that alien standing in?
No, it's actually the one over here. As you start looking around, trying to find a ghost, and you look down at the puddle, and you see your reflection.
Yeah.
That's scary.
But it is aging rapidly in front of your eyes.
I stab the reflection with this. I immediately pull my sword out and stab the reflection.
Roll
Full
it.
divine hero.
Roll an attack against the puddle.
Cool. If it'll load, full on radiant, like boom.
A 24 would hit a puddle, yes.
Yeah, so that's 14 radiant plus.
Are you raging?
No, no, 12 radiant plus.
They're trying to fix this tower, remember? They don't want to destroy
6.
it.
So it's 18 points of radiant damage directly into the puddle.
Yeah, there's a flash of radiant energy, Luca and Magna, right next to you, and water splashes everywhere. The puddle takes a couple of seconds to settle on Craig as you keep looking down at it. It's just your reflection, as you would expect it to be.
There's a ghost.
I-
There was a ghost in the puddle.
I know you have a problem with water and, getting it on you at any point.
No. There was a ghost in the puddle.
What strange things have you seen,
It looked
Mage?
It looked like I was aging. I was getting old, but I was looking in the puddle. And I go, I am getting older, but I'm not getting older that fast.
I'm going to look in the puddle since I'm stood next to it.
Yeah, Magna, looking into the puddle, stand there, stare for a couple of seconds. Just seems to be your reflection.
You're full of shit, Craig. You probably just saw a ripple and it just made your face look all wobbly or something.
You okay, Craig?
Alduin,
His
to
headphones on.
Alduin,
You okay?
to answer your question, Galio just tells you that the only things he's seen is some things going missing in the tower, but that doesn't necessarily mean ghosts. There's been some strange noises, but this is an old building that seems like it's falling apart and is in serious need of some repair work.
What are these 8 backpacks for?
He tells you that those were left here by the soldiers that were assisting with the rebuilding of the tower. As they ran, they left most of their things here.
What were the things that went missing?
He tells you mostly tools that were used in the rebuilding work. They disappear one day and turn up a couple of days later in a completely different location.
Sounds like a poltergeist.
There's many reasons things could move. Do you mind if we look around, Sir Mage?
Yeah, he tells you that you are more than welcome to look around. He asks that his study remain untouched, which is over here behind him. He tells you that he has sensitive equipment in there that he would like to be left in one piece, and he looks over at Craig as he says this.
I'm telling you, the puddle's haunted.
Well, ask him, do you have any good books you want to get rid of? Or any books you want to get rid of? I'm always looking for books. Starting a school,
He tells you that all of the books that he has here, he needs for his research that he is doing.
Oh, okay. I try to look past him, I'm looking past him,
Yeah, give me
Right,
a
sure.
perception check.
Oh, wow, okay. Sure, I'll perceive some books. 20.
And then give me a Arcana check.
Dirty 20. And Arcana, I am not trained, but I'm still smart. 11.
Yeah, I mean, there's some books and some equipment there, but firstly, you do not recognize the language they are written in. And you have no idea what the equipment is.
Okay.
Any parts of the tower we should be not finished built that we should be wary in?
He tells you that the most damaged part of the tower is the 3rd floor.
We saw the roof had gone.
Yeah, where the roof has gone, it's quite badly damaged. The 2nd floor is mostly intact, and the very top of the tower is in a serious state of disrepair.
Right. Okay, we will attempt not to disturb you any more than we can do.
All right.
Are we starting on this level, or are we starting up? And
He goes
working down?
back into his study, and he tells you that if there's anything that you need from him, he will be in his study, and he closes the door behind him.
We might as well start up and work down.
All right, all the way to the top.
They're
Unless
doing that,
something
Craig is
stops
going
us.
to put his finger in the puddle.
All right,
I
Craig.
push him as I go past.
It feels like cold, dirty water.
And then he immediately flicks the, you get your hands when you flick it at someone, he flicks it at all of them.
All right.
Craig, I've already told you, that's not how you pick your nose. You can't do it for a reflection.
Which floor are you guys going to?
Crag drowns Magnar in a puddle.
As high as we can go, I guess. To start
Grants
with.
him in an inch of water.
All right.
He has shaped water, he just makes the puddle move up and then straight down Magnar's throat. He's like,
I don't have shaped water today.
Raven 717 reckons, Richard, that you look like the wizard of the party.
No,
Right,
no,
I'm
no.
just
That's
gonna-
I am no wizard.
ironically, it's me.
The humble thief.
I'm just grouping you guys together so that I can move you all. So we will throw you.
Who throws?
Oops,
Yikes.
I moved Galileo as well. Get back in your bed.
Galileo!
Galileo Figaro Magnifico!
Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong floor. My bad. That was the third floor. Ignore what you just saw.
We shriek.
Okay, so we come out here.
Yeah, you
right?
come out on this floor here. You can see this room appears to be largely in ruins and it's open to the sky. It looks like old prisoner cells line the walls with bars broken and bent open outwards.
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 Escaped.
Yeah, probably whatever happened. And how old does this metalwork look?
Couple of 100 years at least.
I mean,
Hey,
we know
Magnar,
things escaped.
This is the roof? Is this the roof?
This is up on the roof, yes. Magnar, there where you are, there's like piles of rubble there.
Does that just drop off the roof?
Yeah.
Craig, do you want to do a flip?
No,
Do a flip.
no.
I mean, underneath you can see, the lower floor and the rubble that is collapsed from the top part of this tower downwards.
Thanks for the follow, Raven.
Oh, thanks,
This
Raven.
is a fixer-upper, and that's for sure.
This thing's more busted than our house was.
Do we see, is there any further trace of the sword woman?
None that you can see unless you're looking for something specific.
I'm looking down at kind of roughly where if it's this side of the building, as to where
Yeah.
she'd apparated before, to see
So
if we
she-
see anything.
Yeah, so she would have apparated on the northwestern corner or close to the northwestern corner of the building. So
So like-
somewhere in that.
Oh yeah, northwest. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
So from
Oh,
where
she-
you
oh,
are,
she
you don't
appeared
have-
on the- So she was on the
Outside.
tower. I thought she was on the ground.
No. I'm just giving a general direction. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
on ground level, but on the northwestern side.
Okay.
So I guess we're clear up here, are we?
Well, can I make? Can we make investigation checks to look around, or?
Yeah, give me an investigation.
I will guide you on that.
All right, hang on. Let me turn on guidance. There's guidance.
Magic does happen.
24.
With
I'm
a
good at that.
24, yeah, sifting through the rubble, you push a couple of the smaller rocks aside, and you find what looks like a pinky bone. You push a couple of the larger rocks away, and you find the rest of the skeletal hand.
Crag will help clear the rocks because they'll probably go a bit faster.
Okay.
As Craig, you help begin to clear the rocks, you find a complete skeleton.
Does it have
Could
pockets?
this be like the body of one of the defenders that was killed and became a ghost? I'm still obsessed with trying to help ghosts find rest. We never succeeded at the last one.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Anyone who's looking the skeleton over, give me a medicine check. Most
I can
likely
aid.
Craig and
I'm
Luke, Craig or Luca.
I
I'm
mean,
not
do you,
trained.
if you do call over to let us know,
Yeah. I'll be like, well, yeah. I'll be like, hey, look! I found a finger bone. finger bone's connected to this other.
Double that 20!
Wow.
Double that 20.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna help Craig do it, even though I'm better at medicine than he is.
Yeah, Alwyn, as far as you're aware, this is a small ogre.
Yeah, my mind's not with it today, obviously. I'm thinking my other group.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean,
what, a small ogre? What?
yeah, I mean, Alwyn, it's a skeleton in rubble. I mean, towers collapse, people die.
Pretty much.
Craig, with a double natural 20, this is
Into his
definitely
mind palace.
This is definitely a human
Mind
skeleton.
hut.
Palace. Human
Uh,
skeleton.
with a natural 20, I will give you that it probably died around 200 years ago. It was crushed by the rubble.
Yes, makes sense. It is buried.
Do you say that?
Given that
Craig-
20,
Craig-
does he know his DNA sequence?
You say it like in a South African voice, like a South African accent?
Crab just stands there for a second, then he goes,
Rock, fell, hit, human, dead. 200 years.
Lottery numbers.
Big squish.
I can teach you nothing more.
For the next day and a half, Craig needs to roll Constitution saves against the massive headache he's going to get.
Craig's eyes they just flash white, and like his nose starts to bleed. It's like,
No, he's like a baby when they get gassed; they get all stiff, Okay, so this is the body of somebody who died a couple hundred years ago. Okay, well, there's no other context, but there's no clothing on them, or
I mean, if there was, it's probably rotted away a long time ago.
okay. Well, we can just keep it in case we, I'm always looking if there's ghosts in here. Maybe this body is the body of one of the people that became a ghost. I don't know.
I have anything. No, I don't think I have anything that can consecrate the body.
Or could this be like the wizard guy who started all of this? I feel like the wizard guy. Did they ever know? Did they ever say what happened to him? I guess the heroes came and just.
He got blown. He got exploded.
I don't think we were told up to Falavar.
I mean, the
Everything
tower clearly exploded. He was probably in the tower. He probably got exploded.
Yeah.
It's scary when Crag's using logic. Doesn't feel right.
Yeah. If only there was somebody here who could see unnatural things and tell us if a ghost was connected to this skeleton. Boy, that would be useful.
It's almost as if I know how things die, because I'm used to making them die.
Someone was pinging down south.
Yeah, is that a window?
Yeah, it's a
that way.
window.
Is there any design on that window? Or is it just a regular?
It's just a regular pane of glass. I mean, it's broken.
Okay, I was presuming that. Yeah, I was hoping that. Okay, and what are these things off to the side where I am? Presumably.
That's scaffolding with a ladder that heads down to the floor below.
How did he go up?
Sorry.
We went up. There's a staircase in the top left corner.
Yeah,
Is that not
over
going?
here.
Okay, I
Over
thought
here
that
there's
was.
a staircase.
Okay, I thought that was coming up, not going. Yeah. Okay.
Does the ladder look sturdy? I guess.
Give me.
What's that?
I mean,
No,
you're not trained with Mason's tool, so just give me a intelligence check.
Do a flip, Aldwin.
Why would I want to? There's a perfectly good ladder here.
Greg is perfectly reassembling the skeleton alongside Luca.
See that? Yeah, with a 17, it looks safe enough.
Head down this way and see if there's something on this next level down.
All right.
I'll go down the stairs so that I meet him, but from the other side.
All right.
A pretty big skeleton.
Okay.
Who else is going where?
Should we stick? We should stick together.
That is
Should we stick
completely
together?
up to you guys.
I'm gonna go with somebody who's leaving. Sure.
Who went up the stairs?
Down the stairs went Magna.
No, down the stairs.
Yeah.
We are at the top. We can't go up any higher.
I thought there was just this is only the second floor, isn't it?
No,
We
we
went
went to
up.
the top.
You
We
guys
went down.
No,
Not up.
inexplicably, Magnar decided we were going straight to the top, and so here we are.
I completely missed that.
I
You
didn't
let down.
decide. I
Yeah.
asked a question, and it was confirmed that that was a good idea.
Yeah. Alden agreed. We shall do that. Everyone
Alright.
expects to start at the ground level and work up. We did the other way. It's fine.
Aldwin,
Hi.
That's what
you
happens when you
are
don't pay
on the
attention.
scaffold. It seems like the soldiers that are working here have shored up one side of the tower with scaffolds. There's ladders that link the rickety scaffold platforms, and there's you past a winch at the top used to hoist timber and masonry between floors.
Okay.
The rest of you are in some kind of collapsed room. You can see some of the rubble that came down from the floor above.
This
It
is
looks
the
like the
floor.
room is entirely collapsed.
But it looks like it goes into another room, does it, or down a corridor?
There is a corridor that goes down here, yes.
But it's blocked off, is it?
It's not completely blocked off. It's just going to be difficult terrain. And you can see past it, even as short as Luca is. And if he jumps a little bit, you can see over it.
Can I start trying to clear the rock away so that we can get through it a bit easier?
Yeah, you can.
So I
Crag
do
will
that.
assist.
Oh, all right. So yeah, just give me an athletics check.
Essentially, we're just creating like, you know, a conga line of stones passing backwards kind of thing.
Crag's just throwing them out the side of the building, so it's Alden's coming down the ladders of rock.
I think I'd have got there first. I'm just keeping an eye out for anything untoward in this level while this is happening.
Yeah. So I mean,
I haven't given my check.
within. All right. So
That's
Craig,
another one.
That's the downside of that brain fuse. You use all your power on the head.
Craig, you're too busy inspecting each rock to make sure it's not magical or connected to a ghost in some way or form.
Crag licks one of the rocks. He's like, doesn't taste magic. Throws it.
That's slowing me up right now because he's not taking them off me.
you're
Why
good.
is this? Is the wizard supposed to be here with us? Or?
Magnar, you are fairly certain that it's
Yeah.
probably going to take, to make it so that it won't be difficult terrain is probably going to take you the better part of a day and a half at this
Okay.
pace.
Does it look like Crag could fit through the gap? Like if he squeezes?
Yeah, I mean, you can fit through the gap easily enough.
Crag will start. Eventually, Crag will just push Magnar out of the way and start trying to shimmy through the gap.
All right. Yeah, that's take a bit of effort, but you
Ow.
can make it through.
And if I can get through behind him, I'm going to be like, now and again, just like kicking him in the ass and be, oh, another stone fell.
Crag just farts.
If you need help finding traps, let me know.
Crag just farts directly into Magnar's face. Make a
All
con
right.
save.
Craig, as you and Magnar pass through the rubble, you can see a window here on the far side, Magnar.
Mm-hmm.
You've come to a ruined bed chamber. It still contains a bed and a writing desk, although they do appear to be in a dismal state of repair. You see a journal that lies open on the desk next to a recently uncapped ink pot.
Crag ignores that and just tries to picks up the bed and puts it against the wall, trying to see if there's anything underneath it.
Yeah, lifting up the bed, you do not see anything that you think would be under the secret compartment.
Are these flagstones or planks?
They would be made of stone.
Okay.
Can
Crag
we
is still going to
actually-
knock them to hear if there's any hollow ones.
Can we actually properly like investigate the room to see if there's anything other than this journal, and then also to see what this journal is?
You can. Give me an investigation check for the room first.
I'd only give them disadvantage, so I won't help.
12.
Yeah, you do not find anything else of note in the room as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Looking over the journal, no investigation check needed for this one. You can see that it is at least 100 years old. As you flip through it, it seems to be the same person who wrote the journal from start to finish.
Okay.
Sorry, the journal is at least 200 years old.
Okay.
It's the same person who wrote in the journal all throughout, yet there is at one point a 100-year gap between the older entries and the newest one, which resumed just a few days previously. The journal was written in purple ink.
That was on the guy's. That was on the guy's fingers.
As you read through the journal, you see that this journal belonged to a wizard named Tolliver, and details the studies he conducted inside the tower using a device called the planar beacon. The light of this artifact drew creatures from across the plains and trapped them inside the tower for him to study. The journal reveals how Talivar's beacon unearthed a powerful magic item named the Ruin Stone. Talivar devoted himself to acquiring it, but whether he found it or not is a mystery. The entries stop here for over 100 years.
Is Magnar reading that out loud, or is he?
Okay. This is just what Magnar's reading so far.
Krag is looking over his shoulder, trying to make sense of it. He's getting some words, and he sees Runestone. He's like,
dates on the entries and the freshness of the ink reveal that the later entries have been made in the last few days. Talivar describes how he visited a ruined version of his tower in his dreams each night. In this dead world, he is drawn to a pile of rubble in the ruined chamber where his beacon once lay. Each time he draws close to the rubble, a terrible dread holds him back. Talivar wishes his fairy servant Soapwolf were here to assure him that he's dreaming, but the fairy never turns up. Talivar prays that these nightmares will end soon so he may resume his study in peace.
So do I get the idea that this under the rubble that he's visiting, is this rubble or the rubble on the level below?
The level above or somewhere.
So from what you have learned so far, you would not be sure which level it would be on. You haven't been told yet on what level the beacon was supposedly built.
Okay.
Have any of us been possessed? Sorry.
No, go on.
Have any of us been possessed by ghosts in our adventures? Like, do you know about that?
They've attempted on a number of occasions.
Because I mean, we saw the wizard's purple fingers and the fact that, you know, the journal talks about how the old wizard's been dreaming about the ruined tower. So I think we can suspect that the wizard downstairs has been possessed by Talivar, at least, or could be at the moment. But none of you paladins detected anything on him? I'm looking at the two paladins.
Nope.
Did you try?
I did it when he's in the room. I mean,
Okay. That's, yeah.
you kind of can't sense ghosts through things. So if a ghost was in him, we probably actually wouldn't know. It's really a shit power.
It's a shit ability, isn't it? I suspect you would detect it if a ghost was in a person.
Yeah, Magnar, just give me a religion check.
That always goes well.
While he's doing that, John, if Ilian cast Gravity Sinkhole, could he use it to move the rocks?
I mean, technically...
And the house.
At the house, most likely, yes.
Yeah, probably bring it down.
We'll say 16, you would know that if you were to detect... detect...
Divine sense.
Divine sense, that's the thing, sorry, yeah. You would pick up that someone was possessed.
It has a use!
Can I do an investigation check? Like, I mean, did they even look in this room? I mean,
they did. Magnar did make a check.
Well, the bed's been flipped over by Craig, so...
Yeah, okay.
Alden, are you casting detect magic? Are you staying out there where you are?
I'm going to stay out there while I'm ritual casting that. Yeah.
What is the range of your detect magic? And
30 feet,
is it blocked by anything?
I will throw it into chat.
Please do.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to make sure that's ready to go.
Mage Handy.
Where is detect
Mage
magic?
Handy.
There we go.
Mage figure.
30 feet, blocked by 1 foot stone, 3 feet of wood, or 1 inch of common metals.
So from where you are, you would not detect anything.
Okay, I mean, once that's done, I might walk into the room behind them, but I just...
You have 10 minutes of it, so you probably could sweep the entire...
It's safe in here now, Alvin. You can come in.
All right. Aldwin, I'm going to move you.
Okay.
You make it to there.
Okay. Oh God, I didn't get in the room.
You get a strong sense of enchantment magic coming from the window.
The window?
From the window itself.
To the wall.
More specifically, the windowsill.
I will point that out to Ilian. Because I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I suppose he'll probably walk up closer to the windowsill and probably try to figure out why it's magic.
Right, explain to me what Ilian is doing.
He's gonna look for rune stones carried, like not ruin, but runes carved into the windowsill, or any signs that it's been, made. I assume he pointed out it's enchanted, so any signs of enchantments.
Give me an investigation check.
Not the Arcana?
No, because you are looking for something.
17.
All right. Ilian does not find anything on the windowsill.
Why would you enchant the windowsill?
Can I take a look at that?
At that stage, she's going to cast Identify on the windowsill.
All right.
I will then check in the room while I presume he's ritual casting that. So,
I think he has a ring of Identify, does he not?
No, he does not.
Oh, that's a different game. Sorry.
It Identify would not give him any more info than you've already got. It's enchantment. It's an enchantment-based spell that's on it. That's about it.
Okay, so I don't want to be the guy to do this to his character because it could probably kill him or send him somewhere, but Ilian is the type of guy to just randomly touch things that are magic, so poke.
Yeah, he touched the windowsill. Nothing happens.
What if he tries to open the window?
Yeah, Ilian opens the
Hang
window.
So I was going to say...
Do you stop and look up?
Yes, I'm like the mage hand kind of like does like a high five with his hand. I'm like, don't touch that.
Yeah,
already touched.
Don't touch any more.
Luca is quite a bit faster than Ilian, so I'll let you stop him.
Yeah, and my mage hand is like pushing back with 5 pounds of pressure. I'm like, hang on. Let me look at this.
It's Ilian, but probably more than.
Yeah. I'm pushing him back with 5 pounds of pressure. Yeah.
Ilian takes 10 points, 10d10 damage.
Luca, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm afraid because I'm concentrating already.
Can Ilian give him advantage on that? Like if he tries to help explain what he's already figured out.
No, I was really thinking I should cast Enhance Ability, but I haven't said it's a 2nd level slot. I'm not going to waste it on one roll. So anyway, here we go. Investigations. 14. I forgot to turn off the guidance, so it's less good than the.
Yeah, same for you.
Yeah.
You check this windowsill out from every angle that you can. Nothing
not trapped anyway.
Craggy's going to look at the journal after Magnar's kind of walked off. Like he's not going to read it.
Picked it up and put it in my bag.
Oh, did you? Okay, never mind.
You mentioned what you found while those two were investigating the window.
I haven't as yet. I was waiting until a more opportune time.
All right, and it is at that point that I think we will take our break.
Oh.
Before things get really interesting.
Oh, God.
So we will be back in about 5 or so minutes. Hang around and see what these guys get up to.
We're going to see if we can make Aldwin an OAP.
And we are back. Let's see what happens. So we have, before the break, the party has seemed to have found Tolivar's bedroom. Magnar found a journal. He's read a bit in it. Got some information that he hasn't shared yet. Between Alduin, Ilian, and Luca, they've been investigating a magical windowsill. And Craig is
Standing in the bedroom.
Probably still looking through the bedroom, trying to find things to know.
Did anyone open the desk?
No one has opened the desk yet. No.
Craig's gonna start opening and trying to find doors and like presses in the desks.
Let me wait. No.
Luca, you are nowhere near. You're around the.
Yeah,
I know.
As you open the desk, Craig, there's a couple of feather quills for writing. A couple of very old pieces of parchment. As you pick them up, they disintegrate in your hands.
Oh no! The clues, no.
The Mona Lisa. Oh fuck!
Did someone recently damage that?
Don't tell anyone.
I think someone smushed a cupcake into that recently, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
Someone
It's a
tried
shit
recently
painting
to
On the
didn't get that.
plexiglass that protects it, they've smushed a cupcake. Yeah.
But anyway, back to Luca. You are still busy with this windowsill. Anything else you'd like to do? Your investigation check has turned up nothing.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability and give myself what is the one for intelligence? Fox's Cunning.
Fox's Cunning, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a second level slot. Yeah, so I'm gonna indicate that way. If I have to make any intelligence checks, I get advantage going forward.
Right.
So I'm like, what do you think, Elian? This window is so who noticed that the window was magical? Was it
Alduin noticed.
Alduin? What
Yeah.
kind of magic is it?
Enchantment. Why would you enchant a window?
Well, it would show you
Partway
something.
up the
Maybe
tower.
is it like his entertainment unit? Is there like an easy chair that faces the window? You know? The window
Nothing
shows you
can
whatever
see,
you want.
no.
Oh, that would be divination.
I don't know why you'd enchant a windowsill.
And it's yeah. I mean, I've already made a perception checks or a investigation. So can we make? I'm happy to keep rolling, but I don't think we're allowed to. So
you
I
can
have
make
an
another
idea.
one. So the general rule is you cannot make another one until something changes. And the fact that you've spent a second level slot to give yourself, basically advantage on the roll, I'll let you make another one.
do you want me to just make a roll with a normal chance to simulate having advantage or advantage?
No, it's still advantage. It's a new check.
Right. So I look at Aldwin. I'm going to look at this windowsill again right now.
Do you want to
you
hold
don't
detect
see me.
magic?
Okay.
I will.
That's right.
However, I'll be pulling Ilian out of the line of fire around the
You can,
corner.
you can give me a Dumbo and just tap me and pretend that you cast.
I will do that.
Okay.
Yes. There is no actual guidance to it, but
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
He can
30,
fly.
not 20.
All right.
the placebo effect. It's true.
Aldwin. Thank you, Aldwin. You helped.
So, Luca, with a natural 20, you rummage around in your thieves' tools, and you've got like this little, basically a mirror on a stick. You stick it out the window.
It's a dentist mirror.
Yeah, basically like a big dentist mirror, and you take this and stick it out the window so that you can see the other side of the windowsill, and there you can see some runes carved into the windows
On the outside, okay.
on the outside.
Touch it, touch it, touch it.
So
Hey,
what can we?
You got anything?
Are the runes written in? Also, I'll say, hey, well, there's runes on the outside. The runes are on the outside. Can we read them? Can I read them? Can I look for traps?
Give me, with a 30, you are fairly certain that they are not trapped. They are not explosive runes or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, if you want to try and identify them, give me an Arcana check.
With advantage.
I'm going to stand behind just in case he happens to fall out the window so I can grab him.
I'm going to start moving around trying to get to here, having heard that they're.
No, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about. I'm really leaning out. I'm not worried about falling. So Arcana with advantage, 21.
So, sorry, Luca, you're saying you're leaning out
Oh yeah.
to look at the runes.
Yes.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh fuck.
Second I step away. God damn it.
16. I forgot to turn off advantage.
Luca, as you stick your head out the window to try and get a better look at these runes, you completely forget what you were doing. And you go do something else.
Okay.
I continue
What are you
to
doing?
walk around.
Hey, Craig, what's up, man?
What was on the windowsill, Luca?
Weren't you just looking at a thing out there?
What? Sorry?
You
What
were
was
just
on the
doing something
windowsill?
up there.
Isn't
Am I-
Luca meant to be sticking his head out?
Am I still super intelligent? Because that's a concentration spell.
You still have concentration on the
Okay.
on your spell. Yes, it doesn't affect your concentration at all.
Do I remember anything about the windowsill? I'm like, what? I'm just gonna go check this room out here.
We've already
No,
checked the room.
You've
There's nothing there.
you've completely forgotten that you were busy investigating the windowsill.
Why are you looking at me
going
like
on?
that? Well, you tell me. I was just.
I'm gonna go look out the window.
I can't believe you guys searched this room without asking me to check it first.
Greg is just looking at the top of Luca's head to make sure they didn't like smash their head against the windowsill or something.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right, Carrick, give me a medicine check. Magna, give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
medicine check.
And I had a 16 too, which is pretty good.
Did you add your bonus for being next to Magna?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
For being what?
Yeah,
You're
you should have got a +3 for being next to me.
Well,
All right, so a 19 still wouldn't have made it.
holy crap!
Well, then I guess I forget shit as well, and I walk off into the main room.
You pitch yourself out of the window.
You go look at some of the rubble that has collapsed.
I got a double 6 on that medicine, so it seems like I'm rolling doubles today.
You do not find any injuries on Luca as far as you can tell. You're just not quite sure.
At this stage, Craig will walk out.
In fact,
Was
I've
there
so much
nothing-
forgotten what was happening. I'm going to go down to the next level.
All right, Magna, I'm going to move you down a level.
Yeah, that's fine.
Instead of sticking his head out, Craig will just reach out and like grab the windowsill if there's anything happen.
Give me a wisdom save.
Fuck. Hopefully for a different effect.
I'll look at Aldwin and I'll be like, did something happen? Like, where are we all?
And
Why
you know
why
what?
did
I'm
Magnar
going to
just
use a
leave?
bless.
I mean, when you were checking the runes out on the windowsill, they're
That's
outside.
a 22.
What runes?
All right, Craig, with a 22, you can kind of feel some unseen force try to take hold of your mind and try to muddle your thoughts, but you manage to, shake it off, and you're free to do whatever you wanted to do.
He's going to grab the windowsill. He's going to start trying to pull on it, see if he can pull it out of the rock.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
it
rip
is.
the windowsill out of its window.
It is made of stone and built into the side of the tower.
Yeah, but it's a damaged ass tower. It could be like the more, it could be wrong.
You can give me a strength check if you like.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's
Aldwin,
definitely
you
not
said
gonna
that I
work.
was looking
That's
at the
fine.
windowsill, but I don't remember any of that.
The outside, you'd stuck your mirror out, found something, and we're going to take a closer look.
That double
Oh, I
roll,
hold
for
up
some
my
reason,
mirror.
that's
I'm like, oh,
22.
this mirror. Well, okay, that's weird.
I don't know where Magna's gone. Where's Magna gone?
Hey, Craig.
The 22.
22 doesn't do much.
Hey, Craig, what are you doing, Craig?
So, when I put my head out the window, some fuckery happened. Something tried to get in my head. I can feel it.
Oh God, am I possessed? I look.
I started to forget what I was doing, and then I was like, no, fuck this. I want to know what this thing is.
I look at myself in the mirror. Do I look normal? Hello. Hello.
Before we get to that, back to Magna on the second floor. Magna, what are you doing?
Richard just looks like the Grand
I'm just
Inquisitor
going
now.
to start wandering
Hello.
around because why not?
All right, so Magna, as you wander around,
I never forgets his own name.
you can see as you look down to the east there's 3 doors. You can see more scaffolding. There's a bit of collapsed wall. 1 door to the north, 2 doors to the south.
Yeah, I'll go to that one, open the door if I can.
All right, yeah, the door is unlocked. You open the door, and inside you see a ruined chamber that contains high shelves stacked with what appears to be notes of some kind. You see a large statue of a peasant girl with her forefinger pressed to her lips in a hushing gesture.
Oh, it must be the library.
Give me a religion or arcana check.
Oh, I see. As bad as I am at it, I'm going to have to go religion. God damn, can't I roll above a 15 once?
No.
All right. With a 13, you are not sure what the statues represent. D.B. Gibson is shouting bless.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. I do have a bless.
Save my ass.
But of course, I roll like shit. At least it's a 15.
All right.
Good man, Dave.
A 15 is exactly what you need.
Oh.
So it's like Dave knew.
You recognize the statue as a representation of Mystra, goddess of magic.
Sorry, who's that? Mistra? Because I didn't hear that.
Mistra is the goddess of magic.
The goddess
Alien's
of
god.
Oh. God. Instantly thinking, oh, maybe there's some books that Luca would want. I'm going to walk in and see if I can find any books or anything of any use.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Investigation. And I suddenly think to myself, where's Luca? Luca should be doing this. I'll tell him in a minute.
Tell them.
sorry.
Meanwhile, upstairs, we're kind of like if Magnar just walked off after sticking his head through the window.
Yeah, I mean, I'd admit it. I'm going to follow Magna. This
All right. So
Craig
yeah,
doesn't seem to be dead.
Let's quickly
They
go
seem
back
themselves.
upstairs. What are you guys doing? Are you going to follow Magnar downstairs?
I think me and Elian and Craig are going to check out this window. I'm going to use my mirror again to look at those runes without sticking our hands through it this time.
I'm going to go make sure
Alright.
Magnus all right.
Yeah.
All right, Aldwin, I'm moving you one floor down.
I do that whole kind of like, have I made a good choice or a bad choice leaving those three alone? Those are
Terrible,
bad
terrible
choice.
choice.
We can assume it's a
The two
bad
dads
choice.
have left. The two dads have left. It's just the kids alone.
Craig throws Alien out the window.
Luca, give me a Arcana check.
All right.
Can Alien assist with that?
It would be at advantage because of your Fox's cunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam.
Arcana, here we go. Come on. Ugh. Nat 20! Yes! 24.
All right.
Sorry, as Matt Mercer would say, for a total of 24.
24 is enough. You recognize the runes as a modified version of the Modify Memory spell.
Oh, for F's sake.
It affects your mind for a short period of time, specifically a day. And it basically is to prevent someone from completing a certain course of action. You would know with a natural 20 that seeing as you've been told you've already been affected by it, if you would attempt to stick your head out again, you would just automatically fail the save. And you would revert back to not knowing what you were doing.
So it's just the windows of this building have this on them to prevent people from trying to climb in or break in or.
Well, this window at least.
Yeah, so it's like a defensive thing. That's a cool. I want to take notes because that's a great thing way to protect your house. People just forget they're here to rob you and they just leave or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, basically you can explain all of this to Ilian and Craig, and okay, Craig's missing, so we'll jump back down to Aldwin and Magnar. So Aldwin, you've managed to catch up with Magnar. He's walked into what appears to be a library of some sort. There's notes strewn all about the place.
I recognise that being Mistra, or would that be just?
I mean, you can give me a.
Bear in mind some of the research I've done.
Given the research you've done, yeah, you would recognise it as being a depiction of Mistra.
Yeah. You didn't want to wait around for the windowsill then. What have you found here?
With your passive
windowsill?
perception, you see that there are runes carved into the statue.
Are they displaying magic? As my detect magic's still up.
As your detect magic is still up, they are indeed.
Ooh, echo.
Sammy's echo there. Cool. They are emitting transmutation magic.
Transmutation. And this is around the statue.
The statue itself, yeah. It's like carved into the base of the statue.
What I miss?
Give me a Arcana check.
Definitely need that headband of intellect. And then a spare slot to it here to squeeze it
Don't
in.
worry, Aldrin. I think it's just books. Maybe
I'm
we'll have a look
gonna
around.
I'm worried about the. I'm not worried about the statue at all. God damn it. Okay.
What's
I
wrong with
wonder
the
what you.
statue?
Maybe you put something in it and it changes it, like a philosopher's stone thing. I don't know. There's some runes around it.
That's
Probably
a good
nothing
idea.
important.
Okay,
nothing
I'll try
important.
it, and I'll flick in a copper piece onto the bottom of it.
All right, you flick a copper piece onto it.
God damn, my rolls tonight suck.
Doesn't do anything.
Isn't that
said
your
it-
like second that one?
You said it would change.
There's transmutation. I can tell you that much.
Magna,
That might
if you
just be
like-
for decoration.
If you like, you can make your own Arcana check.
Craig,
Sure,
you
why
want
not?
to head down to help to join the others? I feel like my giant brain is required. I can feel something. You know?
Wait, so does the window, is it the only thing it does make us forget shit?
It's literally.
Is it just
it's a giant
an
waste of
anti-burglar?
time.
Wait,
So no, hang on. So it's a giant waste of time, except that we know that the magic, this wizard's magic, is very powerful. Like I think we needed very high rolls to save against it. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
so when I realise nothing's
Made
going
that-
on,
Yeah, sorry, right. But Richard, yes, metagaming, you required a 20 to save against that.
Yeah, so because I mean I rolled really well. I mean for myself, and and I saw that our paladin was affected, and he's got really good saves, and so and I mean Craig's mind is basically like a fortress, so that doesn't mean anything. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It
just to
either
say
stops shit in or
that
doesn't let
this
anything
wizard's
in.
magic is very powerful, so we should head down and help our friends.
I mean,
Craig.
yeah, fair enough.
Ilian's already like halfway downstairs.
so yeah,
Oh.
once I realise that I don't know what this does, and again, not remembering why we're here, and this could be the reason, I will touch it.
Oh, do I not
Alright.
remember why I'm in this building at all, or was
No,
it just
you
the
remember
windowsill?
why you're in the window, just anything relating to the windowsill.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you
That's
said
just
to the
weird.
last day. That's why I was assuming we didn't know why we were here. Okay. I still touched it.
Yeah, you touch it, it doesn't appear to do anything. Luca, I'm assuming you're also going downstairs.
Yes, yes.
Aldrin, I think your powers are failing you.
Sure, my powers are failing me. What?
No, Aldrin.
It's a statue of Mystra has got some runes on. Was there
Ilian's
anything upstairs?
Ilian's immediately over to it trying to investigate.
All right, give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help if he needs it. If he needs it.
It's his god, so he's like, yo.
Ah, okay.
Was that Arcana? Or did I click the wrong thing? And I have
That was
advantage?
Arcana. Good
Yeah,
God. these
Go
rolls.
a second time because you got advantage.
That's a
Whiz.
Does Ilian have a place? Anyone?
No.
No.
Alien's never here to get a bless off of anyone.
Can I make an Arcana check as I look at Mistra? I'm like, Mistra.
You can. I don't mind having everyone make a check. I like it.
We're all
Again, my
aliens,
eyes have turned silver now that I'm not under the effect of this.
Ilian just goes into a nerd rage and storms off.
Arcana. No, it's only an 18.
All right, with an 18, you can tell that there is definitely transmutation runes, and with an 18, you can tell that the runes are damaged. A piece of the rune has been, kind of scratched off.
Does anyone have mending?
It should be a simple.
Maybe we should ask why it was scratched off before we.
No, I think my eyes are silver, and I'm just going to walk forward and I'm going to cast mending on the rune without saying anything. Because if Mistra deserves to come back to life, so do other gods, and I want to know what.
I mean, I recognise the spell you're casting.
Yeah, it takes a minute to cast. It takes a minute to cast.
Yeah, I know. I recognise the spell. I'll try and work out if I want to stop you at this point.
Is it concentration? It is not concentration. It is not concentration. So I'm still super intelligent.
All right.
Are you sure you want to be fixing that?
Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to be like, I'll look at Elian. Elian, do you want me to fix this rune?
Elian just kind of shrugs. He's like, I don't know.
I mean, what did you find upstairs on that windowsill? That was powerful magics.
Powerful magic that makes you forget why you were trying to cross the windowsill. I think it's a defensive thing.
Yeah, to me it sounds
What if this is a defensive thing?
Hitting a burglar in the face really hard so they forget they're trying to rob you.
But meanwhile, here is a library. I look around other books in here and scrolls.
I mean, so what else is in this library? Well,
okay, I'll stop fixing the rune for now.
All right.
Had the runes starting to be repaired at all from when he was doing mending? Or is it nothing happens until the minute?
Say again?
So when you use mending, does that it start to knit the rune back together, fix itself, or no?
It does. Luca says he didn't complete the spell.
Yeah, I was just wondering what mending, if you don't complete the spell, does it have a semi effect or not? But no, that's fine.
It will have we'll say it'll have a partial effect. It's not completely fixed yet.
Does Ilian recognize the rune at all?
Ilian would. What did Ilian roll for Arcana? With an 11? No.
No, okay.
So
if he recognizes it, he'll try to tip him. Yeah.
Say again, Ryan?
Can I open the next door?
You can. It is unlocked. You swing it open. You find what appears to be more of the library with another stitch.
Oh, can I just say, Craig hasn't kicked the door down in 10 streams. Character development, guys.
He's learned how to use the doorknob.
Magna, it is the same statue. Same pose on it, finger to the lips in a hushing gesture. Same peasant goal.
Is this one magical? And I'll move over so you can have a look.
I will head over.
Aldrin, you get the same transmutation aura, although damaged, coming from this one as well.
So I recognise that rune damaged again.
Yes.
Remind me again, what does transmutation do?
Changes it from one thing to another. It alters it.
So
fundamentally,
so these could come to life.
Yeah, they could be guardians.
Or turn into water, or the obvious thing is they would, I guess, turn to some other humanoid form.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, this.
Because Mistra's not good or evil, but something must have to do with order and knowledge and things like that. So
I mean, she's the mistress of the weave. It's through her.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, and don't quote me on this, I think Mistra is lawful neutral.
Yeah, essentially, when her avatar was killed, destroyed, that's what caused the spell plague, because the weave went out of control as a result of her dying. So it wasn't until she was reformed that they were able to get the weave back to a more ordered state. So in the last 5 or 6 years, and the spell plague has finally been got rid of because of that.
Is it possible that whoever put them there has just taken that form?
Can I look at this? Does it look like the runes were there first and are the same age as the statue, or does it look like... Actually, that might be a question. I need to ask Luca that question in a second, but yeah.
All right, but if you want to figure that out, it would be a history check.
Okay.
Craig sticks his head out this window because you remember what he was doing.
There seems to be no effect.
Let's check this door and we'll see if
so only the guy's bedroom was protected
18.
by magic.
With
on history.
18,
Plus 0.
So is the scratch? So I guess is the scratch recent in the last, much more recent than the things, or was this something that scratched out years ago and has aged?
With an 18, the statue and the rune appear to be over 200 years old. The scratch is much more recent than that. Not days, weeks, or months, but maybe 200 years.
Okay. So what I don't think it is I don't think it's Ebrio has done this to them in the last few days.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to see if Magna wants to see if another one, but I'm going to put myself back into the first room and ask, did they get anyone on the windowsill? Did they work out what that was about?
Does she not remember?
Oh, powerful defensive magic that makes you forget what you're doing when you try to go through the window.
Did it look like it was newly inscribed, or did it look like it's been there for a long time?
No information. I presume it looks like it's been there for a long time, but I didn't ask.
Luca,
I think that nat 20 you did on the things, you probably worked out the age of them.
Luca, give me a history check. We'll use history.
Oh, I'm good at history, I'll tell you that much. Yes, 23.
It was probably inscribed within the last couple of days.
Ooh.
Suspicious.
Oh, so yeah, so I'm looking absentmindedly at the shelves of books, and I'm like, no, it was written in the past few days. I guess there's that's more information that would tell us that.
So Ebro might.
A powerful wizard wrote that on the outside of the window in the past few days. Yes.
So like a wizard who'd be leading detachment at Neverwinter Guard would be powerful enough.
I don't think so.
Hold on, are you saying we have to kill the wizard?
No.
Magnar, it's time for revenge.
Kill the wizard! Yeah, no.
Alien, come here!
Yes, no, you're right, Aldwin. I guess it was cast. I guess the leader of a bunch of mercenaries or Neverwinter
Not
Knight,
mercenaries.
Neverwinter soldiers wouldn't be powerful enough to cast something like that.
Aren't every soldier technically a mercenary when you think about it? Most people do it for money.
I mean, it affected our paladin, who was very hard.
Well, that then looking between Ilian and Luca, I mean, would a 200-year-old ghost of a wizard have that power?
Well, it seems clear that our friend downstairs was possessed to write those entries in the journal at the very least, because of his purple fingers and the purple ink in the journal.
Yeah, but Magnar hasn't told us about that yet, so we don't know.
Oh, he hasn't told us. Okay.
No, he hasn't.
In that case, I'm super intelligent, but without information, I can't garbage in, garbage out, as they say.
Yeah, it just seals.
Just actually, as a question to that, when I got hit by the modified memory, would that have affected whether I knew I had the book or not, or is that literally?
No, it did not. Only the window.
Just the window. Okay.
But it's also an interesting point. If whoever is now occupying the tower is trying to prevent people from flying in through that very specific window, it means there must be something important on that floor. Did you guys find anything in the room? In the bedroom?
Magnar found a book.
Oh. Magnar?
Yeah.
Did you find a book? Craig says you found a book.
I did. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Purple ink. Oh, I think the wizard's been possessed by it now.
as Magnar's having open the book, Craig will be like,
So, if I kept hitting someone on that windowsill, if I kept grab someone, stuck their head out the window, go boom, 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 would they forget that I'm hitting them with the windowsill?
No, because
Craig, I have to say, okay, as genius as that is, it's more scary than genius.
I mean, it's just, in case this...
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Gradually in a whisper, it was like, just in case this wizard guy tries to kill you. We all know wizards tend to kill dwarves. I mean, just based on the only one I've ever met, he's almost killed 2 of you.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm opening this door to see if there's another statue.
There is indeed another statue.
Has it got scratched off?
Exactly the
rooms
same as all the others.
are they all the same room?
They are all the same room. Even Craig.
Are they in varying different states of damaged?
They were all damaged from what you can see at the same time.
Yeah, but
Okay.
But if Elian, for example, walks around and looks at all 4 runes, can he piece together what the actual rune would have looked like?
That'd be the same ones.
They
Yeah,
are
it's
the
the same
same
one,
rooms, so with his
but-
Arcana check, no.
Okay, I was going to say they're the same runes, but if they're all, scratched, they might not all be damaged. the
He
exact
didn't
same
recognise them
way.
anyway.
Yeah.
Crag, that small ogre corpse upstairs.
It was a human. You should know this.
Because somewhere on this tower there should be a fairy. If that
It was
journal's
big-
correct.
It was bigger than a fairy.
Hang on, are
But
we assuming
somewhere-
we know what's? Are we assuming that we know what's in the journal now? I'm going to speed read the journal.
Well, I'm presuming that
Yeah,
would
you
have
would
been
have had
actually read
enough
out.
time to catch up. Yes.
There would be.
There was
'Cause if
something
we could-
about a beacon to sucking creatures as well.
I mean, that
Be
we
the
knew
beacons
about.
under
but
all the
this
rubble
is-
in that room.
if the ghost is possessing Ebrio, and the ghost wants to see his fairy servant, see if we can find the fairy servant, or we've got a trace of where they might be.
Aldrin, can you speak to dead things?
Not today.
You can never do it when we need it. It's always.
Find a cursed item, I can deal with that. But no, I can't.
Maybe
today,
we
so
come
we
back
could-
tomorrow and talk to that skull.
I mean, Crag will actually wander back up to the roof, yank the skull off the spinal column, and then back down.
All right.
There's a respect for the dead, I think is okay. Fine.
All
Crag
right.
does
great.
generally respect the dead, but practicality over.
You now have a human skull.
And then he'll.
Respects the fact they're dead. That's it.
Yeah, he respects the fact that they're dead. He won't bring them back to life. Crag will then walk down and then off Luca's side, he'll just pull open that bag of holding and throw the skull in.
All
Sure.
right.
Spike it in there.
Yeah, it's like boom.
We've got
All
three
right.
statues, all defaced to stop.
I'd also like to try to find as many books as I can and just throw them all in the bag of holding until it's full of books.
Yeah,
Just-
I mean, so looking over these shelves, you do not really find any books.
Book bag of holding.
Most of what you find seems to be research notes of some kind.
yeah. I just
But
I
are
wanna
they
quickly-
written in purple ink?
The research notes. No, they are not written in purple ink, but looking them over, Luca, you cannot decipher them. They
Yeah,
seem to
that-
be written in some pictographic code.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's see if Mr.
So what do you-
Allen Pierce can understand them.
So what do you guys think? Do you think we could activate one of these statues and see what happens?
Elian's going to
Hang
start when Luca Holt says that he can't understand them. Elian's going to ritual cast comprehend languages.
All right.
At that point, detect magic. My detect magic's gone then. It's only up to
Yeah,
10
your
minutes.
detect magic is gone at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
enrichly casts comprehend languages, and as the spell takes hold, the pictographs seem to swim in front of his vision. He's unable to decipher them.
Elian has dyslexia.
Good.
Got it.
I'm gonna
I can
I'm gonna
ask
pull out-
the statue.
before we fix the statue, I'm gonna pull out the staff of Severus. I'm gonna cast augury and see if we reactivate the statue.
Yeah,
is it good or
literally-
bad?
I said, should I ask the statue? So
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I was
okay,
thinking
okay.
the same thing. So it's great.
But you said statue. We're talking about it. We all went to the big statue. Like, what?
Yeah.
All right, so you ask,
Statue of limited uses.
you cast augury, and you would get a response of woe.
Oh no.
Okay.
So that would be.
I don't think I'm gonna repair these runes.
So we're going more towards guardian or bad effect. Okay.
Yeah.
How many more levels have we got below us? Is it two?
It's
One?
just the ground floor.
I mean, there were some rooms downstairs, and if it was a servant, servants are normally in the lowest quarters.
Elian still has comprehend languages up. If he looks at the runes on the statue, can he make any use
Wait.
to them?
Could the wizard downstairs have the fairy?
He did tell us we're not
Let's
allowed
check
in
the
his
other
office.
rooms down there, see what we can find.
But
So-
Then possibly if there's nothing else, maybe we check the study.
he was being
What-
very cagey about that room.
And he talks about having terrible dreams about this place being in ruins. So clearly, the wizard, when he sleeps at night,
I'm wondering whether or not it's
he becomes a
Falavar's ghost
he becomes
takes over.
Salavar's meat puppet and just wanders
Yeah.
the ruined tower.
Meat puppet. Good one.
Yeah.
So
with
with
High
comprehend
five.
languages up, Elian would not be able to identify the runes because magical runes are not necessarily a language.
Yeah, no, I just thought I'd check.
Let's head down and check the last level. I think
All right,
we're finding a lot of the pieces we need for this.
I am just going to group you all back together.
I hate to burn all the spell stuff, but as they're going down, Ilian's actually going to cast Greater Invisibility.
All right, good to know. Let's just move you all back to the dining hall. So I'll just throw you all there.
Actually, he's specifically going to cast Greater Invisibility on Luca.
All right.
Okay, Luca. Ah!
He says it to Luca first. Like he explains, look, he's going to cast this on you. Will you sneak into the room and like see if you can find it? Don't broke shit.
You want me to go search through that guy's stuff while he's in the room?
Yes, we will never know.
I'm going to carry on walking past to head to that next door I can see in that corridor.
All right.
Kind of obviously trying to make it we're down here making noise, so if Galio hears something untoward, he's not too...
Yeah,
Crag will just loudly say, "Holy shit, Magnar, did you see that ghost go into the wall?
What? Where?
Over there!"
So...
He's also nudging Magnar as he's saying it, and very obvious.
Right, the wizard, he closed the door. I can't go into the room.
So yeah,
we're trying to get him out of the room. Just let us distract.
Aldwin, you basically see a room that's halfway buried in rubble on the far side.
Any indication of what this room might have been once?
Give me a intelligence check.
Wizard, help us! There's a ghost.
As you shout that, Magnar, eventually the door will open again.
I'm gonna stand over here though, so it's not quite so obvious. So we're just standing there waiting for him to come out.
Yeah, and Gallia, kind of does step out of the room and kind of looks at you all.
You have... oh no. That was Luca. Luca has advantage on the stealth checks, by the way.
I sneak behind. I try to get into the room. I try to get past.
Yeah, you are a halfling. You can move through spaces of creatures one size larger than you and all those things.
Do I get the advantage on stealth?
You do, because you are invisible.
Greatly invisible. You can also interact with things without
That's my third nat 20 of the night, people.
20s in this game is insane.
Luca no longer exists.
I'm just here to balance you out tonight. That's all I'm doing, isn't it? I'm just making sure that the universal scales stay balanced.
I'm gonna delete my icon now.
Luca, not just like a shadow, but an invisible shadow.
Yeah.
You managed to make it past Talavar. And, sorry, not Talavar, Galio.
He's giving it away.
No, there's literally too many wizards in this.
Yeah, let's kill a few.
There's 4 wizards here at the minute. It's a whole...
So,
it's getting too much.
Galio, we found a skeleton on the top floor, and I saw something sink through the ground coming out of the skeleton.
Give me a deception check.
Oh.
Are you within 10 feet? Oh, wait, no, actually, I don't know if that affects that.
No, it's a saving throws, I think.
It's saving throws, yeah.
But Aldwin, you have no idea what that room was.
I know nothing today.
All right, give me a second to pull. Did I? Yes, I did leave a sheet.
But keep in mind, Crag has also been seeing things down here already within the pool, so you might just think Crag is stupid.
I think
Craig,
that's a given, regardless.
Craig, would you like
Advantage
advantage on your roll? Because then it's still a 10.
It's still a 10, so no, I wouldn't. I'm just saying, he might think Crag is stupid.
All right.
Even if he does figure out Crag's chatting absolute bollocks, he might just think that Crag genuinely believes it.
He kind of looks at you funny for a second, and then he just says to you, "Come show me."
Okay.
And then Crag will actually bring him upstairs to the skeleton.
All right, so both of you are currently upstairs.
Yep.
I'm just going to move the two of you out of the way. We'll move Ellie on that side so that I don't grab wrong characters. Luca,
And Crag will. I don't know. He doesn't have the big whistle. I wish Crag had the big whistle right now. That'd be great.
I'm not using it, so you absolutely could have.
Crag 100% can probably solo a wizard up close, but let me solo this.
Solo me, wizard. Yeah.
The DM will remember that.
Hey, Crag's just gonna throw him out the window, forgetting. He'll do what he said he was gonna do. He's like, boom, boom, boom.
Wait,
boom,
why have I left this window? Why am I about to hit the floor?
Luca,
How was this
the walls of the study you can see are lined with bookshelves housing dozens of musty scrolls and journals, most likely taken from the library on the second floor.
I can't believe this is actually working.
I know, I'm amazed. Yeah.
The equipment that you can see strewn about the desks seem to be used for decoding messages. There is some alchemical equipment as well. You can see quite a couple of ink pots. Opening them up, it's purple ink that's inside.
And Liam would actually have gone into now that the Crag and all are upstairs, he's going to help Luca with finding shit. That might be useful.
What are you looking for?
Any signs of that anything information on this beacon that's been mentioned, any signs of the wizard's name, I can't remember. Talavar.
I just look at Ellie and while I'm invisible, I'll be like, don't touch anything.
He's not touching anything. He's scanning.
And I'm going to use Mage Hand to toss this room expertly to see what's going on.
Yeah, no, Alien's using his comprehend languages to read the spines of the books to see if he knows anything.
Yeah, Alien can give me an investigation check. Because this is going to be time sensitive, it's a fairly high.
Ooh. It'll just click. 17.
Pretty good.
So with a 70, you would be able to find information that as much effort as Galileo has put into finding whatever it is he's looking for here, he hasn't been able to find it yet.
Well, while Crag's alone with Galileo, he's going to spend his last divine sense again just to make sure now that he's up close. Does he see anything?
Nothing.
No. Okay. He's like,
and it is basically as Alien finds what he finds, it's the point where you and Galileo would return.
Okay. Can I investigate this room as well? I haven't had a chance yet.
You can, if you like.
Yeah, because
as we return or as we get to the top floor?
Sorry, say again?
As we return down the stairs or as we get to the top floor?
So this is all happening at the same time.
Crag will have delayed him the best he can. Up there, he would have given them the most, the longest time to get down the stairs.
So, unfortunately, Luca, by this time, your Fox's cunning would have worn off by now. So it's only a 23.
Can Elliot assist with his investigation?
So, Luca, with a 23, you would find one scrap of paper that mentions the planar beacon. And further on it contains orders for Galileo from his superiors that he needs to try and seize as much research on the beacon as he can, and if possible, try and rebuild the beacon in a stronger form.
Oh no, he's the bad guy. If Luca knows where Crag is at this stage, feel free to message him to kill Galileo. He will straight up throw him out the window.
Okay. So my plan was to actually drop concentration on the. I wanted to make one investigation check as good as possible, and then I was going to drop it because I wanted to cast detect magic. I can once per day I can cast a ritual spell at the normal casting speed as a feature of my class, and so I can cast detect magic ritually as an action. Just to see if anything pops. Just to see if anything pops up, that's magical in this room.
I mean, from where you are standing, from the table, out in the main hall, you would get a bit of necromancy magic coming from it.
From one of the backpacks, or from the table?
From some of the backpacks that are on the table.
Oh, okay. They're probably healing potions. Okay.
But other than that, nothing much.
All right. I think we should get out. We should get out of here. I have this scroll.
Aldwin, you go into
I'm going to take it.
last room there.
Yeah, because the other room's a bust to me. I have no clue what's going on with that room. So,
in that room, this appears to have once been a kitchen. It remains. It looks like it remains largely unused. It's covered in a layer of masonry dust and rubble.
I will give it a look over, just looking around, look up the chimney.
Yeah, looking up the chimney, you can see that a bit further up it is broken.
Cool. Nothing up there.
You would probably guess halfway up the tower or so.
About where I expect the damage to be. Yeah, just basically looking, make sure there's nothing out of place. So, okay.
So yeah, Craig, you and Galileo make your way back into this main room. What is everyone doing?
I'm going to look inside those backpacks to see what is. I'm invisible. I'm going to whisper to Elian. I'll say, inside these backpacks there's necromantic magic. I presume they're healing potions, but
I assume you're using message to say that, because otherwise he will just straight hear you. You're standing right beside him.
Well, yeah, sure. I figured I didn't.
Yeah, because Luca, I'd assume, because if Luca's invisible and all of a sudden just appears, it's going to be suspicious.
Yeah, so I'm just going to be like over here. I'm going to be 20 feet away over here, whispering
into
one
of the rooms.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Yeah. Easy enough to do. What is Elian doing with this information?
Nothing yet. He's waiting for Galileo to go back into the study.
All right. So no one is saying anything else.
I will ask Galileo if there's any signs of where did the previous occupant have any servants? Where did they? Have you found any information on those?
Yeah, he looks over to you and he, kind of points over your shoulder and he said, if they were anywhere, they probably would have been in there. Those were the servants' quarters.
Are you sure? Oh, okay, fine. Thank you.
Galileo, that window's still up there that makes people forget things. Is that yours, or is that always here?
He looks at you kind of funny and asks you to which windowsill do you refer. There's quite a few in the tower.
I mean, the one on the floor that was just below the one with the dead body. When we were just looking, around the outside of the tower to see if we saw any ghosts. I stuck my head out, and then I forgot why I stuck my head out all of a sudden.
Okay, is Galileo lying about that? Because Craig said window. He said windowsill.
Yeah, I did say window.
That might have been a slip on my part.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a deliberate,
No.
tease.
That was not a deliberate.
Well noticed.
Easy.
I was like, I fucking heard that.
But Craig, so what he does tell you is that up until the party arrived here, they haven't completely cleared that section of rubble. So up until now, no one has gone into that section as of yet.
And I
do I believe him?
Shit, because we know that is a recently cast spell.
You get an insight check. You
get advantage because we know.
Do I think it's not so much. True. Do I believe you? Do I think he's telling the truth? I think it's my question there.
We know he's full of shit, but do we think he believes himself?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Because
we want to insight the ghost inside him.
28.
All right, with a 28, Aldrin, as far as you can tell, he believes what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't think he's aware. I think essentially he's sleepwalking. Not that you know this yet, but okay.
Can I want to kind of sneak as far away as I can from Galileo.
I basically say thank you, and I've got nothing else for him. No one else does.
And I'm going to take out the Sun Elf statue and just very quietly whisper to it, what is it called? The planar...
the planar beacon
here.
Yeah. Is the planar beacon in this building?
You get no response.
No response is a good response. It's probably here, but on a different plane.
Well, no, you have to ask the right questions, don't you? Because
it's just too vague.
if you're doing augury, aren't you? It's augury.
Yeah.
You would have had to say something like, "If we search for the planar beacon, will we find it?"
Would it be a good idea? Would it be a good thing to find the planar beacon? If that's beginning wheel or woe. You've just asked it a question it can't answer.
I mean, it would it not be able to? Because wheel is bad.
No, because you're asking it, is that here? You're not asking it, is it bad? You're asking, is it here? And that's not a question it can respond to.
So basically, the statue can respond with one of 4 answers. You can respond with wheel, which is good, woe, which is bad, wheel and woe, which could be either, or no answer, which could be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the olden days, it was kind of like, with great risk comes great reward. It was almost every answer. So, basically, you have to fight some monsters and you'll get some treasure, whatever.
Yeah, but we'll say you guys have spent, quite the better part of the day here so far.
Okay, so nothing seems to be working with what we've done so far. And yeah, I'd say Magnar's probably getting frustrated a bit at this.
Marcus going to look closely at his robes, actually, while Magnar's walking. Does it resemble the necromancers that we'd fought previously? In any way at all?
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask for a check for that. It does not.
Okay.
I'll walk over to him and I'll just be like, Falavar, is that you?
He just kind of looks down at you, Magnar, and he asks you...
I don't think he knows he's being possessed, Magnar.
He's being possessed? What?
Alduin, as you say that, he kind of looks shocked at you and asks you what you're on about.
There's enough evidence to suggest that Falavar's taking over you at night. Falavar is attempting to rest his own corpse in peace, almost.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, good.
I will chime in.
Maybe that's his body up there.
Can I assist with that? Because I'm trying to talk him into this.
Sure, why not? You can have advantage.
Can I produce the evidence of the book that clearly shows that it's been written in, like to give us advantage? Or I guess we already have that. So I'm gonna
with all the evidence provided.
That's a massive 13 if I was allowed to guide myself.
Oh god,
you are more than
charismatic clerics are the worst.
To guide yourself.
You shouldn't be letting me do the talking.
I mean, I was trying.
You were. At least it was better than the 4 it would have been, because there's another of those nat ones that I've been rolling all night.
Richard's just counterbalancing you. It's all right, mate.
No.
You can kind of see the wheels begin to turn in his head, and then he just kind of shakes his head and he tells you that, that's preposterous.
Rich, show him the journal.
With possessions, normally the host knows that they're possessed. They are aware of everything that goes on around them.
And how about when they're asleep? Someone show him the journal. I think you'll find the ink in that journal matches the ink on your hands.
Actually, we should check the handwriting. I'm still invisible. I'm like, this is annoying.
Magnar's got the book, hasn't he?
I start putting dust on myself so I can be invisible again.
Or just walk into the other room, uninvisible, and come back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you see their notes in the room, Luca? So you would know with the handwriting's the same or not, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but let's not
Luca would have. Luca would
same.
know that Gallio's handwriting does not match the journal.
Yes,
it's not going to. It's the color you're matching. It's not.
It's not
Gallio writing it.
So that's evidence of possession. Yeah. So
Magnar, as you produce the book and Gallio looks at it, he walks back into his little study area, and he comes back with, the journal that you handed him, and another book and a scroll, and he places them out on the table and he points to them, and you can clearly see Gallio's handwriting in the second book that he produced, and the writing on the scroll and the journal match each other. And he tells you that if this is not enough proof for you, he doesn't know what is.
We just got raided. I'm gonna say.
Thanks, Aizendore.
Hey.
So I'm gonna say. So the book having the purple ink and the purple ink on your fingers, if you were possessed by this long dead wizard, your handwriting would become his. So that's kind of. Can I insight him to see how many hit points he has?
Can we see how killable this guy is?
Because I want to. No, I'm wondering how susceptible he would be to a sleep spell, right? Like, is he an NPC wizard? I don't know. Does he have 10 hit points or 100?
I'd say that would be more of a. It would be an insight. It would be more of a medicine check.
It's like, how thick is this wizard? Okay, sure. Medicine. Oh, I'm an expert at medicine, as we all know. Let me turn off advantage. Medicine. 12.
With a 12, cool. Just want to read this one comment from DB Gibson. Can I insight you to see his character sheet?
And I know other character classes have special abilities that allow you to ask how many hit points does he have. So
yeah, I mean, with a 12, it's hard to tell. I mean, he's not a. I mean, metagaming. I'm going to tell you, he's not a low level NPC.
Yeah. No, and I know that a lot of these NPC wizards tend to have a lot of hit points. So no, I guess we have to reason with him. I'm going to be like, listen. Our working theory is that this long dead wizard has come back is possessing you at night and causing you to do stuff. So
maybe we
could for us to come back tonight to see if you rise up as this wizard. What do you think?
Yeah.
That window still up there was recently cast magic, and you're saying you don't know you cast that spell. That's more evidence.
He tells you that you are more than welcome to even spend the night here if that will prove anything.
And Craig also produces amulet of the Raven Queen. He'd be like,
I'm kind of an expert on the undead.
Now, Craig genuinely believes that. So,
is Craig like wearing like a suit right now and smoking a pipe and saying, yes, I believe that it was done in the smoking room with a candlestick.
Craig's wise, he's just not intelligent.
I don't know if I like that interpretation of a British person.
It's not a British person, it's your man from Pluto.
Yeah. He tells you that you are more than welcome to spend the night. You can have the old servants' quarters to sleep in. He unfortunately cannot provide you with a bed or anything of the like.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Can you start clearing out some of the rubble in this so-called servants' quarters?
And Craig will instantly start stacking rubble.
Well,
all right,
thank you, Wizard, Sir Wizard. We're just going to you can go back into your study now, sir, if you want.
He kind of looks at you funny.
I love how he hasn't questioned why Luke is invisible even once.
Off you go now. Like, I'm covered in dust, so he can see me. I'm like, hello, I'm with Luca. I can't. It won't go away. I punch myself.
Alien drops the spell.
Hey,
Luca. As far as you can tell, you think he probably knows about great invisibility.
Excellent.
But he probably knows that we've been in his study.
Yeah, I'm going to look in these backpacks to see what it is that's giving necromantic magic.
Do you go into the bag?
Yeah. Is it only one bag that had necromantic magic, or more than one?
It was more than one.
Yeah, so I'll just check one of them to see.
Yeah, are you doing this stealthily? Or are you doing it?
No, I'm going to tell Elian. So yeah, I had magic. I had detect magic up before, or it might still be up, and I noticed there was necromantic magic in some of these bags.
Yeah, Elian will help him.
He kind of says over his shoulder at you that those belong to the gods. You probably shouldn't take anything that's not yours. They might.
Oh, sorry, no, I was talking to Elian, not you, sir. I thought you were gone, sir. I'm sorry.
No,
I take it all back.
Alien will be like, no, we're not taking anything. We're just trying to see what's necromancy at least.
At this stage, he doesn't trust you that much, even with a limited passive insight. You can tell that, and he tells you that they might have some healing potions in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Oldwind.
It's like, well, I had no idea that guy was still there. Sorry.
Yep, he hasn't closed the door this time.
Is he still like standing in the doorway? I'm like, okay, we're gonna just go.
No, he's doing his own thing in there, but he hasn't closed it.
Oldwin, I know you have to go and see this council, but I'm wondering if maybe we shouldn't leave a couple of us here.
Well, I think we might do better to all go in the morning and make sure this is sorted now.
Yeah, we should wait until tomorrow to go see the council? No, I think you don't want to make them wait.
I can pop out and...
Craig, you've spent probably a good 30 minutes at this point clearing, the wreckage in this room. when you come across humanoid bones crushed underneath them. Give me
It's
a
another human.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh God, please nat 20.
Can I aid him in this?
Please nat 20.
You are in discussion with Magna at this stage.
I am in
man.
discussion. You're right. Yes.
Yeah, but Craig's holding up the bone, so Alden can be like, yeah, it's this.
I first want to see what you get.
It's up.
Five.
Damn it! Damn it!
It's a five.
Damn it!
Could be a small.
You double
Could
click
be a
on it.
small.
I
could be
didn't
a
even
small
double
Small
click.
ogre again. It's another small ogre.
This is an even smaller ogre.
He
two
did shout
double
out.
nat
Can I
20s
go
on
and
this.
have a look
You can.
at what
have
he's
it.
found?
Can I check again?
No.
Or use the second? Oh, I am so angry.
So now we're finding multiple bodies crushed under rubble. So we're not going to know which one was the one.
Medicine. That would be a 15.
With a 15, you can tell that the bones are definitely Fane orange.
Oh, hey. This could be his
Might have
little
found our
servant. This could be his little servant that he's been looking for.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do they
then
find
whether-
the skull in there?
I think we should basically scoop all this up into the bag of holding. I don't
think
think
we
we want
don't-
this wizard to find his servant.
he didn't want to approach his own body. He said that in the journal, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
And he
yeah,
wanted
that's
to
right.
he wanted to talk to his servant to help him.
Wait, you
Are
think
you thinking we can trap him?
maybe he wouldn't have looked in this quarters?
I'm
because he
thinking
felt
we
he
can
felt it was
send him
beneath
on. Is my plan. I don't want to trap. We don't need to
Wait.
bust any ghosts. I think we just
Oh,
want
yeah.
to
I
send.
mean, Aldrin, do you have that spell that makes things go away and not come back?
If it comes to it, yes.
Banishment?
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't. If his
So-
bones are here, I don't actually know if this would count as his home
So-
plane.
So our theory would be then that the dead wizard we found in the top, that's where he would have been when it all went to shit.
The
And then
servant
his
is-
servant
the
is down
servant's
here in the
quarters.
servant's quarters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know whether
guys,
we need
just-
to carry on searching to see if there's something we can confirm this is whatever that face
Just
is.
out of curiosity, what are the odds we're gonna have to kill this Galileo guy?
That is a high-ranking Neverwinter guard. I'd rather you didn't
Yeah,
attack.
but I mean, he's.
Let's not start with the killing as the first.
I mean,
one.
I don't want to have to kill him,
So-
but I mean, he's digging around.
Do
in
I
a place where
believe Crag
So-
when the killing's
Oh
not
yeah,
his first
Craig
protocol?
genuinely doesn't want to kill him. He has no reason to want to kill him. He's just kind
So
of
Aldwin, I have
Hello.
a question for you. You seem to have a connection to the Neverwinter police, or well, what is the? Can you tell me more about your organization that you belong to in Neverwinter?
And what is your rank?
And what is your rank?
You might be this guy's boss.
I'm not this guy's boss.
You
I was a
might be.
corporal in the Neverwinter Guard. When my service to Helm, I joined the Watchers of the Fallen, who are a detachment of battlefield medics.
Do they have a higher rank?
Then corporal, yes, one or two.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Just one or two.
Not even a history check needed. You would know that if a member of the Order of the Mini-Star Cloak is drafted into the
Yeah.
Water Guard, they would be fairly high up.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna say, because I mean, clearly we don't know that that Aldwin is basically sending messages back to his superiors and all that, because he's never really done it in front of us. So I'm gonna say, are we in a separate room?
I have done it when you've been there, and you've seen me talk to Glorfindel.
We just don't know what rank Glorfindel
That's true.
is.
Yeah.
So
no, you don't.
It's because I
What rank is
want to
your
make sure
clan?
that Wizard Guy isn't overhearing us. But I'll say,
I mean, you can easily have all moved into the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
yeah,
All
yeah.
gone
So
outside.
that's what we're
and done
doing.
this stuff.
That's what we're doing, because I'm going to hold out I say, so when I was in his room, I found this scroll with orders from Neverwinter saying that he was to investigate and try to rebuild that portal stronger than before.
That's a bad
I'm
thing.
going to hold it out to him, and I'll
That's
say,
not a
what
good
do you
thing.
think? I don't know who signed it or who the person is who sent them these orders. I presume it must be on the scroll. But I'll say, what do you know of this, Aldwin?
It is not signed.
Okay, what do you
That's
know
a
of this,
bad
Aldwin?
sign.
I don't know anything on that.
Insight check.
Do you think we could be being played by your bosses?
Or,
I mean,
there
there's
must
always
be-
power struggles. Would I at any point suspect this might be what Neverember would ultimately be after, Leyland?
I mean, you can give me an insight check.
Without guidance. 20.
I mean, with the 20, I mean, you're fairly certain that Lord Neverember probably won't be too interested in this. If it is someone that is interested in it, it's probably someone within the Mini-Star Cloak.
I think it's
Does
more
Ilian
likely
know
to be
anything about the many-star folk?
be more
He's a
likely
wizard.
Ebro's bosses than anyone in Neverwinter. He's not directly affiliated to the Guard. The
Yeah, I mean, Ilian would
same
have
as the
some-
Watchers will be seconded. It's like I was second to Gaunt or Grim. I wasn't necessarily part of their command structure. Ilian might know more.
Because I hate to say it, but I'd be interested in having this portal rebuilt so that we can go to the astral plane and go visit.
Yeah, I mean, but
Why are we going to the
the
astral
book
plane?
mentioned the rune stone, and I don't know about you, but ruin sounds bad.
Yeah, Ruinstone doesn't.
I don't think I trust this guy with something that has ruin in the name.
I don't trust any guy with that.
No,
stuff.
but we know that we're looking for the ruined stone in order to bring Savras back. I mean,
Yeah, but we
I'm
also
always-
know that this guy might also be looking for the ruin stone.
We know you were asked to look for the Ruined Stone by someone who said they were Savras. That's not the same thing.
Oh, I believe him.
Oh, by the way, Ilian will
Totally believe that. In
Ilian
my
will
dream, when I saw
repeatedly
Savras,
cast
it was totally him.
Ilian will repeatedly be casting Detect Magic ritually, by the way, the entire time they're here. 'Cause,
All right.
he's also probably on edge with this guy.
I mean,
There's
if we were to ask Ilian, would he know more about whether Ebro's superiors would be interested in such a thing?
So, can Ilian give me a history check? Let's see how much he knows about the.
Savras, bless you. I'm looking at the chat.
I just want to check as well what's up this next part after they're doing that.
No, 100%.
17.
All right, with a 17, Ilian would know that the Mini-Star Cloak was a guild of wizards based in the city of Neverwinter. They are the headquarters of the order was one of the landmarks of the city. The Cloak Tower serves as their meeting place and the seat of power and their fortress. The Mini-Star Cloak is mostly comprised of many good aligned wizards. The Mini-Star Cloak were known to have many magic items and treasures in their possession.
So they're not they're not known to be shady in any way.
Not as far as
Okay.
Ilian knows. These mages were considered to be the true power, or considered to be the true power in Neverwinter.
So they're like, yeah, the king is in charge, but yeah, he's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is all hearsay.
Yeah, but that, to be fair, when there tends to be a large group of mages, that usually tends to be the case, to be fair.
So it is beginning to push into evening. You guys all bed down here for the night. Do some of you go back into town?
Before they go to sleep, Crag will like kind of peek his head out and go around the room. He's like,
Oh, make sure you let us know when you're going to sleep so we can make sure a ghost doesn't try, use you to kill us. Thanks.
and then head back.
You just hear the door slam.
I'm gonna check this room, like I said, just to make sure there's nothing in here of use.
Yeah,
Or
100%.
hints,
It
wanna
seems to be a kitchen that hasn't been used in quite some time. There's a thick layer of masonry dust and a bit of rubble strewn
I've
about.
checked that. I've looked in that room already, but
Oh, okay.
Crag also would have headed back upstairs to the room
Mhm.
that we found, not the corpse in, but the one we found, with the area where we found the journal, and start trying to clear away some more of those rocks after a while.
did we check the whole level where the library, where we found the statue?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
All right,
I-
so
I'm gonna sit myself outside the door.
I want to get a short rest in so I can do arcane recovery and get all my slots back.
Yeah, Ilian will do the same with Luca.
all right, you guys are basically going into evening, so you can set up a watch as you see fit.
I mean, do we want to block him in that room?
I'm just gonna.
Crag just nails. Crag just pins the
We
big.
treat him
Well,
like
I
a
can just-
sleepwalker. We treat him like a sleepwalker. We just kind of let him go about and talk to him as if we knew he, just don't try to
make him
interfere.
Yeah.
Talk to him and try to get information.
I was planning on just sitting by his door, and then if I hear or see anything, we can react accordingly.
And do we tell him where his servant is? Are we
No,
operating
we do not.
under the assumptions that he was a wizard who opened the portal, but he wasn't bad. He just made a terrible mistake. And then,
I mean, by the sounds of it, he doesn't know that
he got killed.
when he is.
Yeah.
So if he was, I don't know whether if he saw the body of what I presume is his servant, whether that would instigate him to get past the dread, or we needed some way to encourage him to move on.
Well, the dread must be psychological avoidance of his own death.
Well, Crag will have taken the skull back out of the bag of holding and just had it ready. So if this thing does appear and they need to fuck with it, or something, it seems to be afraid of its dead body. So
Could we
we'll be
speak
able
to
to go.
Could we speak to the skull, Aldwin, or is that like a tomorrow thing?
Tomorrow thing at this point, I'm afraid.
You can't swap anything at a short rest, can you?
No.
Nope.
I don't think so.
No, I need a long rest to sort things
Yeah,
out.
I know. Isn't there some class that can do that? I don't know.
So,
Warlocks? No. Would that take
you guys are you? So basically, you guys are going to be spending the night in the tower. Who's taking first watch?
Crag will take the first.
All right, everyone set themselves up where they want to be.
Whether I'm asleep or awake, I'm sitting by this door.
All right.
Yeah, Crag is like here. He's avoiding looking in the pool because he's freaked out by that, and he's kind of blocking the staircase up as well as the exit.
I think we should be in that main room. We should be in that room where the table is. I think that's where.
Yeah. I was going to spend an hour or two before we went to sleep, just seeing if I can unbury anything more in here. See if there's anything.
I think Crag fully dug through that, didn't he?
I thought you just spent half an hour, and I was just going to carry on and see if there's something else.
No,
I'll see if there's something else. If there's not, I'm not necessarily expecting to find anything.
Does anyone have any spells that they could cast that would protect us from undead throughout the night?
Only at sort of 10 minutes at a time, not really.
Yeah. So I was wondering if there was like a circle thing. You can't you cast a circle that undead can't come
not
into
at
or something like that.
It only lasts for an hour maximum.
Yeah,
and I don't have it, and it would cost 100 gold.
Yeah, no, I was just checking. I don't know what that kind of spell is, so I didn't know if it was just a cleric thing. It would be easy to do.
Craig, it is about an hour into your watch when you begin to hear footsteps coming from Galio's study.
Yeah. He's waiting where he is.
They are not coming from the ground. They are coming from the wall.
The wall of the study.
Yes.
Like something's walking on the wall.
A couple of seconds later, the door of the study swings open, and as if walking on the wall, Galio comes around the corner and begins to move in that direction.
Crag dives at him.
Are you going to dive at him?
Yep, grabbing him.
All right.
He's walking on the wall. That's creepy as fuck.
Let me just finish first. You can hear Galio muttering something under his breath as he basically walks on the wall.
Okay, before he's gonna get in his way. Okay, he's not gonna dive at him, but he's gonna cut him off before he can go up the stairs. And he'd be like,
the ceiling is like 20 feet high.
Okay. I want to shout out and say, why did we let Craig be the one to be there and not anybody else in the party?
Well, if someone else wants to be on watch with Craig,
yeah, because we're all lying there asleep basically, and Craig, Anyway.
Okay, Craig's gonna call it Telvis.
Talavar.
I can never get the name.
Talavar, is that you?
He kind of looks over at you, and in a hoarse voice, you can hear him say, "You're not real. You're not really here."
I am really here. You're the one who's not where you're supposed to be.
Has this disturbance woken us up?
Yeah, Crag is speaking very loudly.
All right, so all of you wake up at this point, just in time to hear him say that this has to be a dream, and he begins quite hurriedly making his way.
If Ilian's awake at this stage, he's going to cast one person.
Please
Craig,
stop.
Craig, let him go. It's okay. We're just going to follow him.
Okay.
He's going to use his reaction to cast Counterspell.
The counterspell.
Alien can't counterspell.
Can?
I don't think you can.
You can?
He can use his reaction to counterspell it, I think.
I've seen games where wizards can use their reaction to counterspell a spell to counterspell, but it's a real I don't know.
To me, it comes down to you still casting 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
But it's a reaction. Yeah. Reaction is no longer on your turn, I thought.
Yeah, because technically you shouldn't be able to cast reactions on your turn. That's
that's the whole point. You can't cast reaction on your turn, so therefore you can counterspell.
No, you can't cast a reaction.
You can't use counterspell on your own turn because it's your turn. You shouldn't be able to count.
Well, he's countering the count. Okay, fair, yeah.
But anyway, that's how I'm going to rule it. So
fair. I'll accept your ruling. Like, that's he won't counterspell.
And he's just going to continue to make his way up the stairs.
Okay,
he's not running on the wall up, but he is going quite hurriedly.
Okay, yeah, they're going to follow, I suppose. I assume everyone's going to.
Yeah, everyone's going up.
Let's go. Let's follow him.
All right. So you all make it, or you all begin to follow him, and he is making his way all the way to the top floor. I'm just going to. Thanks, Luca.
Where his body
is. If Crag double dashes the entire way up, will he get there first?
I mean, you wouldn't know where he was going.
Yeah, we have to follow him because we don't know for certain. Ooh, hello.
I'm just gonna. God damn it! Give me a second. I'm just gonna move you guys to a different location.
Oh, is it supposed to be different up here now?
No.
Did we shift planes?
No. I'm just deleting your bloody skeleton.
Oh. Hey, leave it there. That's
because we left it there, but yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
The skull is the only thing that wasn't there, which Crag has in his hands, by the way.
The problem is that it's covering almost everything.
Yes.
All right. So you see Galileo there, and in a voice you do not recognize, you hear him speak a phrase in a language that none of you understand. It is 11 o'clock now. Do you guys want to stop?
Yeah, we see where this is going for a second.
I'm gonna cast comprehend languages from the Staff of Sabros.
All right. He is speaking in Abyssal.
Oh no!
I'm gonna translate. I'll translate for my friends.
All right. It is at that point, seeing as you're translating, that you realize too late that he is summoning something.
Counterspell.
By that time, it is too late because Luca was translating. You do not have time to react.
I'm like, he's speaking in Abyssal. He is casting a summoning spell. Oh, fuck. And then,
that's basically what happens. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Damn it. I should have fucking attuned to the thing while we were waiting.
Debbie Gibson keeps saying Savros, bless you, Savros.
He's saying Savoros as opposed to Savros.
Savros.
Mine didn't go on the thing, but it's a 12. Oh, that's Alien. I rolled for Alien by mistake somehow. That shouldn't be right.
I remember the days when we had bonuses to our initiative from our friends who gave them to us. But it hasn't happened in a while. Boom! 10.
And then Alien has a 12.
All right, let's see.
Can you just add me to the turn order, or do you want me to roll again? I shall roll again. And then
just roll again and...
Yeah, I'll adjust as needed. There's the natural 20 that I didn't...
Luca, which one did you get?
Oh, 10.18. Oh, you forgot to clear the initiative.
Yeah, I forgot to clear it again. So Magna, you've got a 16, Alien's got a 12, Luca 10, Craig 20, Aldwin 21.
I didn't get 16,
no,
I got
16.
4.
I got 16.
I got 4.
Magna got 4 points.
Is that right? Yeah.
Because
it's me rolling.
Actually, no, Alien would have gotten a 7. Sorry, the 12 is my first roll. 7's Alien's, and then the 20 is Krag again. Krag is advantage instinctive bounce. Or something like that.
Alright, don't worry, we'll fix it.
You already roll, though, with initiative.
Yeah, Krag has advantage on initiative.
But your roll includes initiative. It's ticked.
No, it's not.
If you hover over the 12 and the 7, you do rolling twice.
Yeah, it did. It automatically rolled it.
It's already in.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind then. Crag is a 12 and Alien is a 7. I was wrong then. We just double roll.
And
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Craig. You
No,
have-
I would actually be 12 then. Because
you would be 12.
Yeah.
12 points?
Yeah, 12.14. And Alien would be 7.14.
All right, so 12.14, and Alien would be 7 point.
I'm going to counterspell this
I've also
motherfucker at
not
some stage.
seen Magna on the turn order.
Magna
Doesn't
is
matter.
4.8, Alien.
No, if you can see them, that's fine. As long as you can, I can't.
No problem.
Matter
All
if I
right.
can't.
Right, on Galio's turn, he is simply going to move back to there, and that is going to be his turn. Before Alduin, you take your turn. Popping out from the shadows from somewhere unknown.
Good job.
Oh, hello.
What the fuck is that?
I'll blow it up a bit now.
I don't like that.
I like the term blowing up. I like that. I don't like that
That
behind
is
me.
ugly as fuck. What?
That is.
It looks like a
little
drow
bit-
got face fucked by ugly.
Oh, that looks like a fake creature.
What
man.
is it about you and the
jeez.
drow? Leave him alone, dude.
It's just because it's the pointy ears and the fucking.
Stop being racist.
What's wrong with
Craig.
pointy ears?
Yeah.
Nothing. It gives me drow vibes, but evil. It looks like a corrupted, twisted drow to me.
All right.
How did that
Some of
not
my
a
best
goblin?
friends are drow. Okay, just not this one.
I personally have no
Or-
issue with
or
drow.
those other
but to
ones.
me,
Jesus,
I got
they're
drow
coming-
vibes when I
Guys.
Guys are all over the place.
Alduin, seeing as you are the closest to this thing, as it pops out of the shadows, it is going to use its flurry of claws against you.
Oh.
Nice. Not flurry of handshakes.
No handshakes.
Well,
Is it attacking
Uh,
Alduin, is it?
Alduin, yes.
At disadvantage.
They're monks. I
Right,
hate monks.
it is a straight roll because it had advantage because of its shadow stealth.
Okay.
So is that all attacks or just the first one?
It's just the first one. Oh shit! I didn't
Right.
recognize it had multiple.
So
Sorry,
that's
Alduin.
That's an 11 to hit Alduin.
Nope.
Next one is a 25.
Just.
Next one is a 17.
Nope.
Next one is a 21.
Yes, that does hit.
All right.
Dave
Next
says
one,
flurry of nose. And
many
he says he
swings?
saw this guy at the night.
next one, Alduin is a 20.
Nope.
And the last one is another
Yes.
25.
I swear
Yeah.
to God, I was about to say more like flurry of nose, but it looks like DP Gibson is just all over this one.
Wait,
All right,
was
so-
that
so-
3 hits and 3 misses?
There was 3 hits and 3 misses on its flurry of claws.
God damn!
That's a lot of claws.
Alduin, from the first hit, you take 8 slashing and 3 psychic.
Oh no.
Minus 11. Yep.
From the next attack, you take 9 slashing and 12 psychic.
21. Yep.
And from the next attack, you take 9 slashing and 5 psychic.
40.
If Craig gets hit,
Cool.
he's going to become a spud.
I start shrieking. Okay, we need to reassess. I think this wizard is not good. Not good at all.
Ow.
Is that like a drop?
It is, yes. But
Okay,
then as
no.
part of its flurry of claws, it can move up to its speed as part of it, or as a bonus action, and it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Heading down the stairs.
The other one is going to go 5, 10,
The other one.
15 to there next to Alien, and it's also going to use its flurry of claws.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh my God. Okay.
Alien is going to cast shield.
I got nothing.
All right, so that's a 17.
Misses, I think, with shield. Yeah, misses.
That's a crit.
Unless someone does
No, it's
anything
not.
about
I cancel. It's just
All
a
right.
regular hit. It's not a
So
crit.
that's a hit. Then a 24.
it. So Alien's
God.
AC is 16. A shield is plus
Plus 5.
5. Yes.
How has he
24
got
is-
16?
It's just what a mage armor, maybe. I don't know.
Major,
It's just
yeah,
what's
mage
on-
armor.
Probably
I
from
have,
Mage Armor, yeah.
I have
Oh, I
17
see.
mage armor.
Fine, fair enough.
So So the 27 hits, then the 24 hits. I'm
24 hits.
assuming.
Anything over 21 would hit at the moment.
All right. The fourth attack is a 25, which is a hit.
Yeah.
The fifth attack is an 18, which is a miss.
Mhm.
The next attack is a 20.
That misses.
The miss. So it's going to be it's going to be 3 hits. Alien takes first attack. Roll damage, please.
Okay.
Takes 9 slashing, 10 psychic.
Yep.
Next attack, 7 slashing, 11 psychic.
19.
Plus another 17. And then the
Yep.
last attack, another 8. So 19, 18, and 8.
I'll take the damage for the middle one. For the 18.
All
Oh
right.
no, actually no, I can't. Sorry, I used my reaction. I just remembered.
Did you?
And then
Yeah,
it's going
you
to use its bonus action to step away.
Yeah, well, Alien's out for the count.
Is he down?
Immediately,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. He's also failed the death
Okay.
save.
What
Okay.
death save? What?
Yeah,
What
because
did
he
you-
hit him
you-
enough times to knock him and then hit him
Oh.
one more time. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'll
Wait, he only took 3 attacks, didn't he?
Yeah,
He
3
got
swings. It wasn't
three
four
attacks.
Yeah, no,
swings.
he's down, but he didn't fail that save.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Oliver,
lord.
what would you like to do?
Well, that just slightly changed what my plan was. Okay.
These things are fucked.
Kill the wizard.
There was a die. That's fine. No, we can't. Fuck it. All right. Let's. So we're going to slap a healer's kit onto Ilian.
Mm-hmm.
Stabilize or heal?
Ilian,
For me, he comes back with 13 hit points.
and then he gets another D4 from the chair from Debbie Gibson. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dave, for keeping this person who's not here alive.
Yeah, normally that would just be stabilizing, but because I got the healer's feat, that gives him hit
Mhm.
points.
There it is. Anything
Okay.
else from you, Alduin? Any bonus actions?
Oh yes, yes, very much definitely, yes. Let's grab out the spiritual weapon. Let the damn thing do its job for once.
Where are you summoning it?
I'm going to summon that right here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's try it again on the grasping hand on that one in the stairway because I can just see that one.
All right.
Let's see if we can stop it coming back for a bit.
If you can grab it, then maybe throw it off the edge.
For now, I just want to stop it coming back. Spiritual weapon.
Sorry, I misspoke earlier. They didn't get advantage because of shadow stealth. They got advantage because of ambush.
Still
Cool.
shit. Still got advantage, man.
Cool. Yeah, I'd have tried to push him off if he stayed on the edge, but he's not. So we're just going for the grasping.
Yeah,
hand.
I was going to charge at him on Crag's turn and have him just, like, throw him.
So that's what I'm doing. And strength check. So he needs to contested. Spiritual
Come
weapon.
on.
Why do I bother?
It is
You
going
got the
to
D4 as well,
definitely
Tom?
use its dexterity. It managed to slip out of the hand's grasp with a 13.
I'm taking you off the roster. I'm sorry, spiritual weapon. You're useless.
You're gonna bench the hand.
And
I'm
Tom, you
benching the
guys-
hand.
Craig, what would you like to do?
I'm
Cool.
yelling,
So-
get the wizard,
Thanks,
get the
Dave.
wizard, get the wizard, double donkey on the wizard.
Crag is going to rage.
Sorry, can I also then at the end have moved to there?
Oh,
So
yeah,
blocking-
sorry. Yeah, easy enough to do.
Yeah, Crag's going to rage, so therefore he can move 20 feet to,
Actually, that one.
to here, I suppose. And then he's going to use his movements to. Is the wizard up in the air? Or is, like, you know.
He's gone down onto the ground.
Cool. Crag is. Can I make a?
Ow.
Can I attempt to throw the wizard?
You want to throw him off the tower.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get him.
I mean, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Cool.
Can I
I'll
be-
make it a shove attack
No.
off the tower.
No.
What I meant to say was, don't kill him.
Yeah.
Too late.
If
Oh,
he
no.
said
Like-
don't kill him, I would probably not. do
We
that.
did.
No, no,
I
I didn't-
said
I didn't say
earlier,
that. I
don't
didn't
kill
say
him.
that.
I said
Okay, yeah, if he
earlier.
said earlier don't kill him.
I remember we had that whole discussion about don't kill him as the
Yeah.
first port of
We
call.
just want to have. We want him to just take a nice nap.
I mean, it's up to Craig to decide. What
Yes,
to
but this is
No,
up to
no.
him
If they
in
had
the
already
moment.
said it, they had already said it previously. I
but
wouldn't have tried to go for the kill.
Yeah, throwing a wizard
Things
off the
have-
tower won't kill him anyway, so it's fine.
Things have changed a bit though.
They have, but Crag.
This is up to Crag. Alden would have reacted in time to the same thing now. This is
Alden,
up to Crag.
Alden, you have 2d4 healing.
Oh wow.
So actually, if he was told not to kill earlier, that changed the plan. He's going to take 2 non-lethal swings. So he's hitting with the flat of the blade across the wizard with the Raven's wing in its radiant form. So the bright light just flares upwards and reckless. So that is
just myrtleize him.
a nat 20 there, even though it's not green, but it is nat 20 if you hover over it.
Why is it gray? That's a weird.
So that is 12 plus 2. Yeah, that's weird. It should be double my damage, but it's not. Maybe it's just.
Yeah, you're rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, because you're doing
Oh,
disadvantage.
Yeah, well, that should be the advantage. So maybe.
Yeah, we'll just double what you rolled. So
Yeah. So I also get my divine fury. That's doubled as well. So that is plus 6 plus 4. That's 10 radiance there, and then that is plus 12,
30,
24.
It's 32.
32 points of non-lethal radiant damage as Crag slams the flat of the blade into this wizard's face.
All right, he is not happy about that.
And then, following up as he reels around, he is going to, once again, reckless. And this time he's actually going to go, can I go great weapon on my second attack, or does it have to be on both?
It would have to be on
Okay,
both.
no, never mind.
I think it's part of the attack action.
Still
So-
reckless. That didn't roll with advantage. That's weird.
It's fine.
That's a 20 for 12 radiant, 14 radiant. non-lethal.
You know what? He's going to shield that.
Counterspell.
So it would still hit with shield anyways.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, I would have counterspelled the shield anyways. So, bam.
All right, and he is unconscious.
Oh, okay. That was good.
Crag will then, spit on him and be like, stay down.
All right. Is that it for Craig?
That's it for Crag.
What is Elian doing?
Alien.
He's just got
Okay.
another 1d4 healing, by the way.
Did he?
Is he
Okay,
on the
I'll
same?
go.
Oh, is he on the same initiative as Craig? Okay.
He's just below. That is an extra 1 point. Look, anything's better than nothing. Crag then, or not Alien, I mean, is then on the one that's here in the stairwell, is going to cast Gravity Sinkhole. Wait, no. I want to check actually what that does.
Yeah, cast the spell. Don't worry about what it does. Just kill everyone.
I know what it does, but I want to check it right now. I didn't mean to roll that, but
That's fine. Let's see the spell description.
You're collapsing this whole tower.
no, I didn't know the radius. So 24 radius sphere, so push it forward 1 point. See within
Yeah.
range.
20-foot radius is going to cause quite a bit of damage.
Is there a way I can cast the spell off out here that'll only hit this guy and try to crush him down off it?
Only hit which one?
This one.
Yeah, that one you could probably do.
Yeah, so
That's a
Alien
big
will
area.
use his big brain wizardry to do the maths in his head, cast it out in that direction, and only try crush this guy and hopefully maybe collapse the tower down below him so he's out of the fight.
All right.
Out
he
into
is going
space
to-
and see if he can fly.
It's
I
a
don't know if it can
15.
fly.
It's a 15 on the con save, so that's a fail.
And it takes the damage that's there in chat.
What damage?
And is pulled to the center of the sphere.
Oh yeah, you cast it
22,
up.
and that thing
That's
is
great.
ripped out. That's ripped out of the tower.
22 points of force damage. Minus 22.
As basically a black sphere just opens up. You can see it against the night. It's darker than the night sky, and he just goes.
Yeah, so you see this creature being pulled completely in a different direction than it was expecting to go. And on its turn, it will definitely begin to fall.
Let's hope there's no.
Alright.
Let's hope there's no civilians down there because Ilian may have murdered them all.
At the end of Ilian's turn, Craig, as you watch this creature being flung off the tower, rising out from Galio's body,
There it is.
you see a spectral figure, wild tossed hair, eyes that seem to be burning.
Well.
Firstly, Alduin,
Yeah.
Wisdom save, please.
Is
Yeah.
this approaching threatening me?
We will get to that soon. It has not approached you.
It's
Technically,
appeared
it
on.
Technically, it hasn't moved.
It moved out of his body.
It's
Still in the same space.
Yeah, I'm just putting it there next to him so that I don't put the tokens over each other.
Ha!
Damn it.
Sorry, I mean,
Alduin, you steal your nerves as this thing
It's
looks
probably immune
about
to cold
the
damage
room.
anyways.
And now I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Oh god.
As the jaw
It's gonna be
begins.
bad.
Oh,
It's gonna be bad.
I'm in 10. I mean, we're in space of Magna. What's the bonus for
Yeah.
Magna?
Plus
As the
3.
jaw begins to extend and a horrible wail is let loose from this creature, and its face begins to distort and morph.
The 19 is a reroll because I assume I failed. I'm going to use the pink rage thing.
All right.
Oh.
Everyone got above a 30.
Oh, I didn't need to use my rage reroll. Fuck.
Oh, this is the
fine.
zero. This is the 0 hit point thing. Okay, wow.
It's a banshee.
It's not a banshee.
Oh,
No,
oh,
that's
oh god,
not
this,
what
is-
it-
this is the
not what
aging
it's
thing.
cast. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh,
So Greg,
guys
I
have
think
less.
you would have had to decide
Aldwin
to
will
make
recognize this quite.
Alduin, you recognize what is happening. You feel that familiar tug, but you manage to stave it off this time.
One hand on holy
fuck,
symbol,
this is the
one
thing that was
hand
fucking
on.
with Crag. This was the thing that was fucking with Crag in the puddle.
And then on what else is it going to do?
Crag has a bless, by the way.
I saw.
DB Gibson
Thanks,
is
Dave.
keeping us in the fight.
And then that is going to be its turn for now.
Didn't move at all, did it?
It did not.
Okay.
Luca,
Do we just hear a consistent Wilhelm scream, by the way?
we will get to that on its turn.
I'm going to. I was like, yeah, I was expecting me and Craig to have to do the double donkey like we used to do back in the big city, but just gang up on a guy and kill him. But okay, I'm gonna run up to this ghost and stab it with my magic rapier.
All right, go for it.
Oh, getting into melee range with a ghost is
Yeah,
not
so I'm just standing next to the body. The ghost is still above the body. I'm just gonna like,
Yeah.
take that, you.
So technically, no, not that button. Damn it! Which button is it again?
I mean, if Luca goes around to there,
It's
they
alt.
have
It's
flanking.
alt
Is it
allows you
alt?
to. Yeah, allows
Yeah.
you to put stuff halfway through a square.
Yeah, so
And,
it's technically around there.
Yeah, if Luca went there, they'd have flanking. Just so.
So I know I can't get that far, and
fair.
I'm just gonna do the sneak attack thing.
No, it didn't melee with me anyway, so I was just saying if you want the advantage.
Yeah, go for it.
That wouldn't be advantage, that'd just be for sneak.
No,
it's-
it's in melee with me, so it gets
it's a
the sneak I was saying if
just
you want
a
to go
nice
around. get the
normal
advantage.
attack. AC 24 for 20 damage with a magic weapon.
AC 24, definitely. It's for 19 piercing.
Shield
No,
that
it's
motherfucker!
20 piercing.
It's 20 piercing. But
20.
if I can do sneak attack, because he is adjacent to the to my
Yeah,
barbarian.
no, that still applies.
I have a barbarian right next to my victim.
If I could smite, it would be great right now. God damn it, not being more
Oh man, if
level
I could
higher.
smite, that'd be great too. Okay, so I guess that's it. Bonus action.
You can attack again if you like.
Yeah, with a non-magical dagger. No, I'm going to bonus action dash and go around to give my good friend Craig a flanking attack if he needs it.
All
And I'm
right.
precariously on the edge, looking back, and there you go. That's it for me. I'm like, oh, please don't push me off, please.
All right.
Please, sir, I
Magna.
definitely don't have feather fall, please.
What are you doing, Magna?
Shut up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. I have to attack this.
Yeah, there's still
What?
one behind us.
There's a monster in the stairwell.
there is a
It's gonna
monster in
kill-
the stairwell.
Yeah, but this is a fucking ghost.
Ian, sorry, we tried.
I
Alien.
mean, if Ilian gets another turn, he's probably going to grab the sinkhole one in the stairwell and collapse the entire tower. So
As I'm running up, I'm just going to say to Craig, this would be the time you'd use that thing, just so you know.
It's not working.
Crag thinks he's talking about smite now at this stage, and Crag is trying to smite.
No. And I got to take a couple of attacks. First one,
Remember your
26.
clockwork amulet.
26 hits.
And let's throw a divine smite into that. Level 2.
Oh, nice.
Is that 10 points?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
7.
It might be vulnerable. No.
He's undead.
Yeah. If ever was a time to use that clockwork amulet to make sure you hit.
How about shut up?
I'm just trying to. Man, we know you're right now the whipper.
How about I just nat 20 it?
Oh,
Fuck you. Yes.
Magnar,
Now we slap.
Magnar the
Yeah.
Filthy.
how do you
Kill thief. It's 3/4
dispatch this
healthy.
ghost?
Magnar the Kill Thief.
Lucas says, I
I dispatch you to the underworld and hope that you can find peace. As I
That's
just through it.
It's probably not going to do it, but
Your blade passes through the ghost, and you can see it tug some of the whatever this thing's made out of, the ether or whatever you
Ectoplasm.
want to call it, ectoplasm. It seems to tug some of it with it as the spirit dissipates.
I noticed like the ghost dissipates as it go towards, like, because remember there was a skeleton up here that we had found. Like,
Oh, Crab
you
is
know,
decapitated the skeleton.
is there any kind of a connection or anything like that? Because often ghosts, you have to like put their bodies to rest or whatever.
Do you have true sight? Linda?
Just to add to that,
Goggles
like,
with me.
because I wouldn't have known necessarily that was going to finish it, because obviously there's no way to tell on a ghost whether it's actually damaged. I would have done my divine smite, which is what I've rolled there, at a higher cast, so it would have been
100%.
hit by radiant energy as I hit it.
That would have been double too.
Yeah,
this
so that would have been
is-
doubled as well.
All right,
So
so
that's 10.
Galio,
That's 24. That's 24 plus 8, which is.
Galio will
16,
be
24,
down.
16. That's 40 points of extra smite damage, man.
Galio will be down for the next 4 hours. Good to know.
And I'm like Magnar. I think those monsters are still here though, so I don't know.
We don't
Alright,
know. They could be disappeared.
Let's see. The Starspawn Mangler does get his flurry of claws back on a 4, or 5, or a 6.
The what now? Wait, do you want me to roll
Repeat
this?
that
Do you want me to roll this? I roll badly.
I'll
Dave.
just roll it.
Damn it!
Damn it!
See, if that was me, it would have been a 1 or a 2.
So it is going to simply bypass the
Oh yeah, we can run
That's
straight
fine.
through that useless
Then-
piece of my spell slot.
15, 20, 25.
Oh hello.
You know what? He's going to split it between the two of you.
Yes. of
Shield.
course he is.
Is Alien just shielding?
Yeah.
All right. And unfortunately, it is going to be only normal attacks this time. So we'll do the 3 for Alien first. So that's a
That's the hit.
15,
Miss.
an 18,
Miss.
and a 20.
Miss.
All right, then.
Alien falls flat on his ass trying to block these attacks, and then he shoves it off the shield.
Are you still? Did he stand up last turn?
Alien wasn't prone.
He was
prone.
unconscious.
He was unconscious.
Oh yeah, he would have used his movement to stand up there. No, I didn't know he was not prone.
All right.
He's
So Alden,
He
unconscious.
didn't move.
so-
He stayed in the same space. So yeah, he would have had no.
Okay, no, that's fine. 100% happy with that.
Because when you get healed by magic, you pop up like a vampire.
He's like,
It's like a wacky, wavy, inflatable man. You just come back up. And...
Hello. You get inflated.
Aldwin, 24 to hit.
No, I'm vulnerable to them now.
All right, cool. A 9 and a 19.
Just the first one hits then.
All right,
Probably
Aldwin,
so.
you take 11 slashing and 9 psychic, total 20.
I'll
Cool.
take that.
Can it make
I'll
a
take that.
dexterity saving throw for me, please? As the gauntlets flash, and I will
Oh,
use
right.
those.
Is that from damage or attack? Or,
That's from
Tom?
the hit.
Okay, so I take the damage, but you can do what you got to do. Cool.
Yeah, this is the reaction, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. It'll take 7 cold damage.
20.
It'll take 3 cold damage.
It'll actually take 1 cold damage.
Good to know. These things are not going to get hurt by cold.
You
Petty
see
Dragon, your item has not done what I asked it to do.
Ever.
For those of you watching that are new, this is an item from Frozen Wastelands, one of the first Mega Holding by Penny Dragon Games. It's called the Gauntlets of Frigid Retribution. You can check it there in chat, it's up there. Very
Can I
fun
get a holy
item.
monkey instead of a brass monkey, please?
No. But not against the Starspawn Mangler, which is resistant to cold damage.
Okay.
The other one is going to fall at 60 feet around, so
Still hasn't hit the ground.
top floor. So it does hit the ground, and it is going to take
Six.
D6.
Please kill. Oh, you fucker with your wands.
It is going to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and even though it's not magical, I still say fall damage bypasses that resistance.
I'm going to note as well that Penny Dragon Games put the description also into Twitch chat to make it easier to read.
There we go.
Nice.
Thank you, appreciate that. So Luca, as you kind of look over your shoulder and you hear the splat, you do see it kind of twitch and move. It's going to use half its movement to get up. It is then going to use that 15 feet plus that 30 feet, which is going to get it to about...
It's just coming back.
Straight up the scaffold.
It's going to go up the scaffold. You are most definitely correct. It is going to get to... It's disappeared from sight by now.
But it's on. We know it's on the scaffolding, do we?
Luca would have seen it go onto the scaffolding.
Okay.
It is somewhere. Alduin, what are you doing? You've got a look.
I do have a friend there. How does he like the banishment spell? Is that good for him?
I don't know. We'll see how.
Should we find out? Should we see how that works?
What's your DC?
Luca has a bless.
My DC, I believe, is 16.
Oh, thank you.
So thrown into chat. That's what to do. Yeah, spell save DC 16. So charisma save throw, please.
How does a 17 catch you?
I'd like you to re-roll that. I don't know how I get you to re-roll it.
Elian is going to use his chrono shift to make it reroll.
All right.
I was waiting for this to happen.
So just so that you know, this creature's got a -2 to charisma save. That's an 8.
Yeah, get fucked. So not only do you get ripped through space, it got fucking sent through time with
Like it's an incel monster that got sent back to the basement where it came from.
Alduin, you are now concentrating.
I am now indeed concentrating on that spell.
Spiritual weapon isn't concentration, is it?
Spiritual weapon is not concentration. You can just sit in the doorway.
The only reason it's good, the only reason it's decent is for like mobs, like random enemies.
I'm going to get telekinesis and get rid of that thing entirely. Goodbye. Right. He's down. Ghost is destroyed. Feet.
What are you doing, Alduin?
It's nighttime, isn't it?
It is.
Lovely. Steps of night and I fly.
Oh, right.
Here goes Magneto.
Yeah, I do. I hit Magneto's Scarlet Witch. And we are going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going up to that point.
Sorry, I should have rolled a d6 for the other Starspawn name.
Wait, the what now? Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's more like it.
Yeah, so I'm now flying just above the pulley. And I'm seeing if I can see where... I'm basically keeping an eye out for this thing now. I saw it fell. I'm presuming it's not dead.
Where you are, you can barely make it out. He's currently on the second floor scaffold.
Oh, I've got no movement left. That's a shame. I will shout out, though, where it is. And that'll be my turn because I've used all my movement to get to that point.
All right.
9 rounds to go.
Craig, what are you doing?
Bragg, knowing that it's on the second floor scaffolding, is going to hold an attack for if it comes back up and within range.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Also, question: if Ilian shouts out for everyone to get off the scaffolding, and if he casts gravity sinkhole on the scaffolding, would he be able to collapse it?
No, you cannot hold your movement.
No, not his movement, but if he shouted to people to get off the scaffolding, and then if he casts gravity sinkhole,
it is up to them if they get off the scaffolding.
Yeah, but like if they get off the scaffolding, would Ilian be able to collapse that with a gravity sinkhole? Do you think, or is it too sturdy?
That'll depend on
the damage,
how you target it and the damage.
Yeah. Never mind. So
though he wouldn't want to do anything to risk a tower. It's a wizard's tower.
Yeah, no,
you would want to damage the tower.
Holding his turn. What is Alien doing?
That's Luca.
But Alien goes after you.
Alien straight after you, yeah.
He's not. I thought he got 7. Oh well. Yeah. Then I suppose it's not within sight. So Alien is going to hold another gravity sinkhole for if this thing pops up.
All right. Where is he targeting?
He is targeting.
You need to pick your point.
Out this way, so that if it pops up from this side here, it won't hit Alden, but it'll catch this thing here. So like, I can't really do the maths there because I can't see the squares.
No problem. Well, so Alien can't see through here because.
So yeah, he would have. If that's the case, he would have like managed to get in line of sight.
All right.
So he's going to put it out and then down a bit. So if that thing pops out, start climbing the side of the scaffolding, it's going to go. And get stuck.
Luca.
I think I want to drag this guy away from the edge. Am I strong? Like, I'm not very strong, but can I drag this unconscious wizard?
Yeah, you can drag anything.
Like half speed?
Like that at half speed, yeah. So, I mean, with action to grab them, and you can move them 25 feet basically with your bonus action dash.
By doing action, yeah. So I'll do move dash and action grab, and I'll drag this guy away from the edge, so that when the gravity sinkhole destroys the scaffolding and kills everybody, I will kill him.
All right, Magnar, what are you doing?
Okay, sorry, Bodhi. You need to get down, buddy.
Dave says the dog gets a bless.
Bless for doggo.
Doggos always get blessed. If I move up to the edge of this thing, can I see over and see the thing down below?
Yeah, you can see over, but from your vantage point, you cannot see the creature.
Oh, under!
We have to wait.
It's under me, sort of thing. Okay, that's what Aldwin's saying. Okay. In that case,
it's windy up here. You can't hear all the voices properly.
Okay. In that case, I want to grab my whip it onto Crag's leg, and swing underneath so that I land on the platform with the creature.
Crag, give me a strength check. Magnar, give me an athletics check.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm going to nosedive into the ground.
I wasn't expecting it. So can this be a saving throw?
No, it is
18. Watch me nay. They watch me.
I have advantage on strength checks while raging, so it's 22.
All right. Craig, you managed to keep your feet. Magnar, you managed to land.
Magnar, you fat fuck!
Indiana Jones, bitch.
Down there.
Like, you whipped it around your dong, and you're like, ah!
I just made it longer for him.
Third leg.
Made it longer. It's grand. And this creature's here, is it?
It is not on that level.
I thought it was second level. Wait, what?
You are on the third level. You just came down from the fourth level.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, pull yourself back up.
At least now when it pops up onto the third level to get up, you can stab
That's
it.
a good point. I'm gonna stand there by the ladders. And that's my actually, can I do, is that bonus? Let me have a look. Is it a bonus? I think it is.
You can shield of faith yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking up. Thank you.
I knew where you were going. I knew that.
Yeah. Shield of faith.
All right.
I was just checking it was bonus, but yeah, thank you, Tom.
Gallio's turn. Let's do another D6.
Nice.
Good.
Apologies if Magnar gets ripped out of the scaffolding and falls to, like, not as death probably, but par when this thing goes off.
All right, the Magna is going to make it up to you, Magnar. What is Shield of Faith again? It needs to.
It's just up in my AC.
It's just your upping your AC, so it is just going to make 2 claw attacks against.
Come on, bitch.
It's a miss. And a 21 to hit.
Miss.
All right. That would be its turn. Carrick, Alien wastes a spell slot. You lose your held action. Aldwin, what are you doing?
Because I can't judge the distance from where I am now. How near am I to Magna right at this moment?
You would be about how high up in the air did you go?
I'm hovering just above the pulley at the minute.
Just above the pulley. So the pulley would be about 10 feet off that. 20 feet with the sideways. You're probably about 40 feet away.
40 feet. Okay, that's fine. I should be timing that as well because that runs out. Yes, so I will. The Twilight Spear will come out. And I will. So that's 30. Then, just to make it entirely awkward for where I am, I'm going to descend 11 foot down, roughly where you could leave me on either side. I don't mind which.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean you could just bypass it and go underneath.
Yeah, so it's that kind of. So the sphere's still catching everyone above. Should now be catching Magna. The wizard's out of it, so I can't give anything to him.
You don't want him getting anything currently, though.
Well, the ghost is destroyed, so it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, but we don't know necessarily if the wizard's a good person, even if it's not the ghost.
Aldwin does trust the wizard, so. And then I don't think I've got any bonus actions I can usefully do this time around. It's disappointing.
All right.
You can move. You can start moving the glove down.
I'll move the spiritual weapon for all the useful thing that's going to be doing.
I mean, you can move it 20 feet.
I will. Yes, it will go 20 feet out straight. So it's in 4 rounds. It will get the combat.
All right, Craig, what are you doing?
How long down does this ladder go till I can get to the 3rd level?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, cool. That is. Yeah, Craig is gonna head down the ladder and get down to the 3rd level.
All right. You make it to there.
I can't see where
that's if you go up north from where you were.
Am I within range? No, I'm not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the Javelin of Lightning at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Magnar, sorry, you're about to get a bit crispy.
It's not that sorry.
He's pretty sorry, but look, he's no other way. Magnar's used to this. This has happened before.
That's a 23.
It'll take half damage, and then on that's a 23 to hit. So the javelin itself hits for 6 damage, piercing.
Alright.
We'll take this halved. We'll take 19 halved, which is what, 9 points of lightning?
Which would be 9, yes. It is still up.
And cool, Craig has a second attack, so he'll throw a second javelin.
What's the save for that? Sorry, just so I can do it.
The dex.
Dex. DC
13, I think.
13, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna more than likely use my shield master to give me the extra to that.
Cool, and the second attack is actually a hand axe that's been thrown.
Alright, hand axe is fine. A 19 will hit.
5 slashing.
For 2 slashing.
Yeah, I assumed.
So I saved, but I took 9 points, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Round job.
Alright.
I don't have magic hand axe, no, I don't.
What is Elian doing?
Elian is, I don't know where is he going?
Down south. Craig, you get 12 temporary points.
Cool. He's going to move 20 feet and then 10 feet down the ladder. Can you see the thing when he's 10 feet down the ladder?
From where he is, yes, he would be able to see it.
Cool. So, where's it gone? You need to keep scrolling. This is pain. I haven't do 2 characters. This is pain in the arse. I don't know. DM, I can't complain. So it has to go 20 feet away from here. So 20 feet out there, a red mode of light is going to fling off the ladder as a fireball erupts behind this thing, just keeping Magna and Crag out.
What are the components for fireball?
Bat shit and sulfur?
No. Verbal somatic material?
Yeah, but he can probably hold on one hand and do it, can't he?
That's why I'm saying, give me a dexterity check.
Oh.
Dexterity check.
Okay, he has Featherfall as a reaction.
Reminded the fact that he has raised, he didn't need to on the ladder when you did this. Never mind.
Oh well.
If don't forget, if he's within 10 feet of me, he gets +3.
He would.
15?
He would be. You manage to barely keep a grip on the ladder as you pass.
He falls back a bit as he casts it and then catches it again.
Where are you detonating fireball?
20 feet out from the behind the scaffolding, so it'll be here, and then so it would come in 20 feet, kind of scorch the back of this thing, and then knock it back there on his Crag.
This is wooden scaffolding.
Yep.
So you doing it so that you just barely catch him.
Catch it and then not hit Magnar and Crag.
Hold the scaffold, please.
It'll definitely hit the scaffolding, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, Alduin, unfortunately, because you went 11 feet down
Fuck, the
no.
1 foot.
instead of 10 feet down.
Yep.
I can't see all
your feet are destroyed by fire.
You will be in it for a bit. I'll give you advantage on the save just because it is literally a
1
foot
foot.
that is.
Tickling my toes.
a
This is
foot that
dexterity.
DC 16 dex for 25 fire damage.
That's just the 12.
Alduin, unfortunately, you will take full damage. It got a 26 on its
For
dex
how much
save.
damage?
25.
25. Thank God I had temporary hit points.
But it does get a 26 on its dex save, but it doesn't matter because it only had 12 HP left.
Oh, yes.
As it falls to the ground in a burning heap of magma, probably one of the worst things you've ever smelled.
Great. The other ones reappeared.
Shit.
As that happens, Luca, I'm just going to move you about 5 feet. As you are pushed aside because you cannot occupy the same space. As one of these come back.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I didn't realize all of them would have been in range because the 11.
Did this fireball just like set fire to the building and hurt and cause this monster to reappear? Fuck.
It did. Right next to you.
I
Luca,
shriek.
down here.
So
Down
glad
here,
my
Luca.
fight is not concentration.
Luca, what are you doing?
Can Elian use
So it just
chrono
appears- so
shift
it-
to make
so it
you
just
reroll
appeared-
your con save as a reaction?
I don't think it's gonna go after this guy. So
Tom, could
Aye.
John, could Elian give? I'll use a chrono shift to make Tom reroll that con save.
So we said earlier
It's a
no
reaction on his
reaction on your turn.
It's after. Okay, sure.
okay. Anyway, if I can act, I'm just gonna do the what is it called? Steady aim to get an advantage to attack this guy with my rapier. I'm like,
Get your sneak attack and everything. This is more freak out stab like a wild man than steady aim, but sure.
Yeah. Like a wild person, you mean? But yes.
Sorry, wild.
AC 26 for 15 damage.
Will definitely hit for 50. That would be your turn.
That's it.
We'll have some temporary hit points coming in, I think.
If we look out at the city, by the way, on the scaffolding, are people starting to freak out? Because I assume they've heard this at this stage.
I believe
mean,
the fireball would get their attention in a moment.
Into the night, you see a couple of lights go on at this point.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the haunted tower is doing weird stuff again.
It's fireworks.
Fire
it's
just
fine.
rolls up the side of the building. Like, fuck.
Magna, what would you like to do?
How far is the ledge above me?
So if you look directly up, there is ceiling above you.
Right.
You would have to take a 5-foot step back,
Okay. And then how high?
about 20 feet.
Ilian's on the ladder, by the way, so I don't think you'll be able to get past him.
How far up the ladder is he?
He's
He's
like,
about 10 feet up.
yeah, no, he's 10 feet down the ladder, so he's like,
So it's also 10 feet up.
oh yeah, same distance. All right, fair enough.
Jesus. Fuck it, it's risky, but there's no way I'd leave Luca up there alone. So 5'10", I'm going to go up the 5'10" or whatever it is I can get until I get to Elian. And then I'm going to use my boots to try and jump up to the next level.
Right, so you can jump 3 times your normal jump.
Strength mod, which is now 4. So that's
12 feet.
12 feet,
12
yeah.
feet. You should be an athletics check.
Happily. Well, I don't know. If I roll shit, maybe not.
DC 15.
21.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, with a 21, you manage to grab onto the ledge just next to the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to move Alien over.
Because I am kind of frog leaping him.
Difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you manage to and move Craig and bring Magnob back this side. So you manage to pull yourself halfway up.
Okay, then I'll use my action to get the rest of the way up. What does that leave me once I'm up there?
It would leave you with 15 feet.
15, so 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming up behind this guy.
Oh, hey, Magnar, you came back. Good news.
I'd never leave you here, you know that.
Nah, it's fine. I'll be fine.
All right, that means it's the Magler's turn. Let's see if he gets his flurry of blows.
Well, I really wish I had cast Mage Armor. I tell you, that's gonna hurt.
Fuck.
All right, cool. It's going to use its flurry of blows.
Oh, sorry, they've got temporary hit points coming in for. Carry on.
I'm too far enough.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to use it on Luca.
Cast Shield. I'm
All right,
preemptively casting Shield, so my AC becomes 19.
All right, 12 is going to miss. 9 is going to miss. 14 is going to miss.
I don't believe it.
26 is going to hit. Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Cancel.
Oh, never mind.
No,
Oh,
you
no.
do Chrono Shift first if you're doing it.
Alien doesn't have line of sight.
Yeah, no, I actually realized that as I said it.
Okay, yeah, then again, the Guardian will flash, and you see that just for 1 second, that sort of spectral knight will just push some of the force of that away.
That's
All
30,
right.
30 foot range. You're good. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Just there.
There was 5 attacks, 2 hits so far. And then that is going to be a 23, so 3 hits.
Okay,
So
Shield.
Luca, you take first attack 15 points of damage.
All right, so I take. I have no reactions left, so I take. That's 13 temporary hit points and 2 real hit points.
Oh, nice. You're good.
Then you take another 16 points of damage
Rebuke the Violent.
on the 16.
On the 16, Rebuke the Violent.
What is that? Does that mean I don't take the damage, or?
No, you still take the damage, but he needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. For his wisdom save, he gets an 8.
So he takes that damage as well.
The radiant
Alright.
version of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's radiant though. So as we've all seen Magnar do before, no, and it just this like echo wave comes out from him and just damages this creature as the radiant light hits him.
One
You
more
can
hit.
see
Or is it
the-
it's an echo wave or a wave echo?
Listen, there's the reason I'm a dwarf in this campaign.
Yeah.
You could kind of see as this light emanates from Magna, it does burn the skin on this creature somewhat, but there's still 1 attack left. Magna, sorry, Luca, you take another 17 points of damage.
I had to take the gamble that was the highest damage roll.
And then it is going to use its movement as a bonus action to go 5,
Is it disengage, is it?
15. It doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I did my reaction.
And it's just going to run up to Alien. Or to where Alien is. No. Sorry, Alien's down the ladder.
Ilian's 10 foot down the ladder, yeah, so it's kind of above him.
So you know what? It's just going to step around to that side.
Goes out the top of the ladder.
No, Ilian's on the ladder, so it doesn't go to the ladder anymore. It goes just basically it just moves around a bit. Alduin, what would you like to do?
I've lost sight of it.
That is
Oh!
Sorry.
15, 20. There you are.
You're coming around like the Death Star. That's cool. You can see the shadows moving on the map. Yeah.
I am going to. Let's give the spiritual weapon a chance to redeem itself, as it's there.
Grab it.
Yeah, we're going to try and grasp it again.
All right.
I've lost the spiritual weapon, I think. There you go. So that is it'll need to beat a 15.
All right. It is going to try and wriggle out of your grasp with a 21.
You have failed me for the last time.
I mean, to be fair, that's a hard creature to grapple. Maybe.
Yeah, it's got a +7 on its.
I don't want excuses. I want it grappled.
I want results.
Damn it. And then, so I will, for my action, guiding bolt at this thing at second level.
All right.
Nice.
For natural 20.
That will definitely hit.
It will take 34 points of radiant damage.
Wow. I mean, it is hurt.
And the next person who attacks it gets advantage. Y'all have
Correct.
fun.
What would you like to do?
Greg's just going to kind of start going up the ladder, but then he's kind of kept the alien. And then, can you do that thing where you kind of flip around the ladder, climb up the inside, and flip back up?
Just pull his pants down and keep going.
If he's only 10 feet down, he's basically the length of the rest of that ladder, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Sure.
I'd argue Crag could probably go the 10 feet up that alien's there, and then he could probably grab on and pull himself up.
Give me an acrobatics check.
What can I do with athletics? It's like climbing a rope.
No, because this is about fancy footwork.
Fancy footwork. Athletics check. Where's my athletic?
Acrobatics, yeah.
That is a 12.
A 12 is not enough. You do not fall with a 12, but you kind of lose your momentum, and that is the end of your movement.
Yeah, Crag will just kind of stay here then. He kind of like, move!
Oh,
Aldwin, you got 1d4.
That's alien, I think, then, isn't it?
That was a while ago. I got that one.
Jarg, I'm disappointed when you were climbing up the ladder and you saw Aldwin, not Aldwin, Elian above you. You should have said, "I can clearly see your nuts."
I believe we are going to bankrupt D.B. Gibson.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Almost worth it, I have to say.
What is Alien doing?
Going to
D.B. Gibson's
move
my
to
favorite
here,
80s pop star.
and he can see this thing, right? So,
You can see it.
and he will get
Yes.
advantage on this attack. If he
Mhm.
does a 2-hit roll. So let me see what he has.
He probably has like a firebolt or something.
He doesn't actually. He is Toll the Dead and Mindflipper, which both suck.
Then you'll have to spend a
He
spell
only
slot.
chose
I
Fireball.
will.
I mean, he probably would do Toll the Dead, in fairness.
He
That's what
probably
usually
would.
uses.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what else he has. See if there's anything else that could like fuck this thing up without hurting anyone else. But there isn't really. So yeah, he'll Toll the Dead.
All right. It needs to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I have a feeling this thing might be resistant to necrotic. That's what I was kind of like.
11. It fails the save.
Okay, so it takes 1d12.
Good roll. Oh no, that was for Twilight.
Sorry, that was something else.
I was like, that's not bad.
It's going to take 2d.
Yeah, your current level
2D.
should be 2d12.
Oh, yeah,
2d12.
That was a good roll.
That's 9.
And
No, 9. That's
with
5%. It's 11.
11.
With the tolling of the bells, you can see this creature clutch its head as it stumbles back a couple of feet and stumbles over the edge. and lands on the floor below. And you guys are out of initiative.
Get fucked.
Huzzah.
Even though I did more damage to those from the thing. Yeah, that was Elliot. Don't blame me.
And I think that is where we are going to call it for tonight. And we will pick this up next time to see the aftermath of the session. Everyone can easily make their way back up to the stop floor, and I'll just move Craig to like there.
I did not get hit once this because he was too busy chasing things and not being able to hit them.
Thanks everyone for sticking with us. I know we
Thanks,
went
guys.
a little bit over time. Thank you guys for sticking with it and playing through. I know it's late.
It's later for you, buddy, so thank you as well.
And Christian.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and Christian.
of course.
Thanks, Christian, in the Tech Punk as always.
And thanks, Dave, for spending all your money on the stream.
Keeping me alive. Much
we
appreciated.
will be craving
Potato McWhiskey.
whiskey. So stick around for the raid, guys. Spread the
Oh, hi,
love.
Brian. Thanks
Cheers and
for
enjoy.
watching.
Bye, guys.
Cheers,
Dave is
everyone.
now broke.
Still worth it.
Still worth it, yeah.